7.
We live? Are we
Yes.
here? Are we good to go?
I said
Are we
action.
finally over? I don't know how to trust all of you. Welcome everyone to the official main channel for the House of Legends. For all your nerdy wants and needs. Welcome to session 21 for the Magic of Iocrest campaign. Our very first campaign featuring the House of Seven. A wonderful group of adventurers who are, well, finally within the safety of another city after a couple of rough days in a forest. Surviving what this forest and plains had to offer. You made it to the Canyon City. The cameras are a little off for some reason.
Oh.
There we go. They're fine.
Oh yeah, I had to flick over. I forgot to turn the watch stream on for the music in the background. I just realized. I was like, maybe they won't notice.
Sorry, it's a brand new setup. Also, ADHD, distracted. We are good to go. That's fine. But they made it to the Canyon City, and also a mining city of Celli, which they quickly, of course, took to rest. And after having survived an encounter with a couple of werewolves, one of them has taken to hiding their affliction, while one was very open about it. But you all, having heard about a potential job here, took to wanting to rest and mull it over, and then wait until morning, while one of you had an encounter in the middle of the night, which, fortunately, Bunny is not here with us right now, but we will see her next session. But House of Seven, you all wake up after a long rest. The sun is shining. It's a lovely morning in the Canyon City.
We're not up in the Budget King, not yet.
Also, please do let us know, chat, if there are any issues, any audio issues, any visual issues. Please do let us know. We are constantly monitoring chat. So
we're watching.
We're doing things. We're doing stuff.
Feel free to give us feedback on what you like and dislike about our setup.
I'm not gonna lie.
We're here to please you.
Feel free to give us money.
He's a little too excited about that.
Money's not an option right now.
Money's not an option.
But
I know.
I'll take some pesos.
What would you all like to do at this current time as you wake up?
I'm gonna head down for breakfast. Actually, I'm
It's the
scampering
first
straight
one.
down for food.
You're gonna head down for food? All right, we
scampering
love that.
For my, is there beef?
I'm gonna get a coffee.
I would like
Feel
the
it's so
selection.
Steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs.
King.
Is there dessert for breakfast?
Pop off, queen.
Are you asking the bartender?
Yes, I would like that. Is there dessert?
What you looking for? What you in
Something
the mood
sweet.
for?
Something sweet. I have a sweet tooth.
We got blueberry pancakes. That's pretty sweet for the morning.
Yes, I will take 2.
Got that? That'll be about 2 silver.
Beautiful. Yes.
Starts walking to the back.
Worth every 2.
I'm gonna come down.
Me too.
And I'm gonna eye the pancakes. I'm gonna go into my bag of holding, and I'm gonna pull out some of the berries and just plop them down on top.
Of
What kind of berries?
Yep.
Are they
What
soft
kind of
berries?
berries it is?
Just
The
more
ones we
berries
found in
that
the woods.
So you're just being
Wallow
nice, you're
hollow.
not poisoning them?
They're fine. The berries
Yeah.
are fine.
We found them
Okay.
together, thankfully.
Okay.
There's finally not a prank happening between these two.
Right, for once we're trying to kill each other.
Eating pancakes, pulls out gun.
As he's just like putting down the plate, it's like, can I get to any of you or anything else? Or
I'll just take some coffee.
Porridge, maybe a boiled egg.
Boiled egg.
Got that coming up.
Why would you eat a boiled egg for breakfast? Be creative.
Oh, you wanted some steak and eggs.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Why are you judging what I eat?
It's
You're having dessert for breakfast. I'm not judging you. Leave me alone.
It's fair.
To be fair, pancakes is still a breakfast.
She's having dessert. Like
I'm a man.
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, he's having dessert.
Add that to the
God damn it.
Sure.
God damn it, I'm a man.
That's like what, number 8 now at this
I
point?
know.
So after
That
it
sugar's
comes
going
back
to your brain.
with a cup of coffee, just sets down. It's like that'll be about 8 copper. Sets
Copper.
down a boiled egg, and he's like, "Don't always get
A
tons of people
single
ordering that.
boiled
That'll be about 10 copper for that."
So
Did you want coffee? Coffee for anyone else, or?
Yes.
All right.
Isn't 10
about
copper
8
just
copper.
1 silver? Why wouldn't you just make the change by just asking for a silver, mate? That doesn't.
Are you
Maybe he
questioning
just
my
wants
business?
change.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, some people like. It seemed like a little odd to
I
me.
have kids at home. Sometimes you need to just give them a little bit of copper every now and then for a good job well done.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
For chore work. Comes back with more mugs of coffee, puts it down. It's like, so,
A lot going on.
how you feeling this morning? You feel up to talking to Brenna about that potential job that I mentioned to you last night?
Yes.
Something
Yeah.
about that, yeah.
I
Well,
didn't
we
really
need to meet
talk
with
to
her
the rest of you.
anyways, so.
Well, I didn't really talk to the rest of you. There's ill things happening in our mind here. Been
Just gonna, like,
little poke in our side. I hear that Brenna was ready to post a job for it. It's one of our main things for
Eating your singular
our
egg.
economy.
and porridge.
But I'm sure that Brenna will give more details for it. As he starts walking away, you hear outside ching 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 ching, and outside the window you see that there's someone wearing fine bluish threads of silks and wools, just like all together, wearing a cap, ringing a bell. It's like, local towns under attack! Local towns under attack from the underdogs! Newest attacks around Dell and around the Twin Crossroads woods. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh no, the Two Town Crosswoods, sorry.
Get
This is, starts like just up and down. You just hear like him just crying out. Seems to be a town crier. Talking about how there seems to be attacks.
I immediately pull up my map and like look where Dell is and the two town cross and be like, "Here, how far away are we? We're here." Okay, no, we're further away. We're fine.
We're fine.
We're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
At that point, the bartender's just like, "That's a brand new one. That's a bit of a brand new one right there." Boys will be shipping out there soon. It kind of goes into the back area. Oh,
So should we head off to see Brenna? Seems like that was a them problem more than us problem. You know, just go get the bag. You know, money.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with talking to Brenna about it. See what she says, or if we need to hurry along.
Don't forget. The barkeep did mention that we could twist her leg a bit to give her a little extra. He did say that was a possibility.
That's true. We are on a time crunch, so I'm gonna look at is it Araxis or Nalbin today?
no.
Now
Oh,
I'm gonna look at Nalbin and be like, how many days do you have left? Because I don't want to make you have to wait any longer than necessary.
We're looking about what 13 days.
13 days
give
left.
or
It's
take,
gonna,
yeah. Give or
gonna
take.
take us about 3 days to get there,
That's plenty of time. He's
at
fine.
least.
More
So-
like four. More like 4.
Okay, more like 4. This will take us at least an extra day if we were to divert from our course. I think it's kind of Nalbin's call whether or not he wants us to stay as a group, because it's him who's on the line here, not us.
Nalbin, you love money. Think of the
I'm about to start
money.
tweaking pretty soon.
Money.
Money.
All right, Mr. Krabs. God damn.
Money.
money.
Jingle, jingle. Money.
Ooh, a penny.
I'm gonna take a moment to kind of think it over because it is a little bit of a dilemma in Alden's eyes. One, he wants to help, but at the same time, he is on a time crunch.
Nalbin, people
So
could
you-
die. You could choose your life over others, and that's just selfish.
Always choose your life over other. What are you talking
Shut
about?
up, money.
I feel like you would choose your life over any of ours too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would
As I-
choose my life over.
Are you guys saying this out loud?
Oh yes, I am.
I'm whispering it to him, to Lufrum.
That's a man.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
In my big
To
close
whom?
coat.
Him.
I'm gonna
Whispering to the-
I'm a boy.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
a
one of
real
the berries
boy.
and just throw it at Lufrum's head.
Jesus.
It just goes right down the fur.
Prestidigitation. Clean. Are you saying?
And gone.
Oh.
Screw it. Let's go ahead and help some people.
All right.
Beautiful. To Brenna! To go.
To Brenna.
Yes.
Let's go.
So,
Felix, how's it going? Good morning. Haven't said anything.
Quiet, mate. It's the bite. He's a little zesty right now. He can.
Yeah. How are you feeling after yesterday? What's the vibe?
Feeling
What
thingy.
does a werewolf bite feel like? I mean, I'm gonna say that quietly so that eavesdroppers don't hear that. What does the werewolf bite feel like?
Mm.
I'm sorry. One moment. I got a phone call. That's why I was so quiet. I'm sorry. 1 second.
Do they have cell phones right now?
Like a legit reason.
Sending sound. Hello? Yeah, I can talk right now.
No,
Yeah, I'm just with the party. I'm just with the party. It's fine.
Melvin feels in the ether.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't got good reception. I don't got. All right. Can you hear me now?
Whacking the
Can you hear me
phone.
now?
It's like.
As you guys are chatting, though, like again, another town crier comes back, calling out. It's like roads to Lithior are closed. Current attacks might be worse than we are expecting.
I'm gonna pull out my map and look and see where Lithior is, see if it's in the way. I have it up right now, so I know it's not. But I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna nod and be like, "Okay, we're in the clear."
I'm gonna pull up my map as Celli. That way, I just have it up.
I guess
There we
yeah.
go.
You know, I'm just gonna have my map out permanently as I
Fair.
listen to
I'm
this.
the map. I'm the map.
You're kind of our map
So
person.
Felix,
Yeah, please.
how are you? As you've been asked how you're feeling.
Yeah,
This
so I'm
morning?
kind of just like,
Uh,
what does a wolf bite feel like? How you feeling today?
unpleasant.
We should first find a priest or a cleric, sorry,
An exorcist.
and then yeah, that too. Clearly need one for all of
Where's
us.
Nakia?
And then and deal with this situation maybe before talking to Bruno.
Yeah.
I will say, Felix.
Yeah,
as
because I'm
you're saying,
also
like,
on the clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, Felix, as you say that, you do still feel warm, still feel a little sweaty, even though
Feverish?
it's a brand new day.
Yeah. Warm.
Neil
Yeah.
Patrick.
Maybe coffee
It's
wasn't a great
brand new
idea.
day.
Yeah.
And the sun is
How
high.
about Felix and I go look for a cleric and you two go look for Brenna? And where is Nakia?
Yeah. I
You
was just-
want to leave? Okay, yes, Nakia, but also you want to leave me alone with Mr. Likes to make deals and send him off to the head of the town?
This is Nelvin. This is the one that's you can
Responsible.
talk to him.
Yeah.
Sure.
He likes
You
to
got
Sure.
assist this
Can
You'll
I
be
have
fine.
the button? Can I have the clicker?
No.
But I'm being alone with him. What if he gets zesty?
What-
I feel like I
May- if-
deserve the clicker. Clicker?
If it was with Araxis,
Clicker?
sure. Do I need to remind you what you did to a bunny? What are you gonna do to him? No.
We should find out.
Nope. Maybe if it was Araxis, but it's no.
No,
so
if we give it to you, Lufrum, you're just going to be hitting that thing 24/7.
I
He's
And
going
then
to
I
open
won't
his
get it
mouth
back.
to say, he's going to try to warn you to not fall into a pothole and open his mouth, and before he says anything, you're going to hit it and zap him, and then you're going to fall into the hole.
Well, that would stop him from also falling into the pothill.
Just as a reminder, it's not a button, it's a command word that needs to be spoken.
Oh, really? I thought it was a button.
I thought it was
Nope.
a thing.
It was a
Yeah,
draconic
no.
command
Okay.
word, which I guess none of you...
Can I roll history?
Oh,
Can I roll
remember.
history?
I was waiting
was-
for somebody
I-
to say something.
Can I roll
I know, I kept
history?
saying button, I'm like,
If we're confused, the enemy will be as well.
roll a history, roll a history.
And only Felix knows how
Oh.
to speak Draconic.
Well, he's...
Oh,
well,
yeah.
you
I
can-
got
Huh.
You can say
Get
the
fucked.
words, it's just he's the only one that understands what
All right,
the
guys.
word
I got a 5
I got a 15.
plus 7,
You
which
got a
is 12.
15. You vaguely remember that the word is Iocrest.
The
Hmm.
other option
I'm writing that down.
is that Lufrum and I go talk to Brenna, and our cleric goes help in search of another cleric for our friend, Felix. That's
Icarus!
grouping option number 2.
Icarus!
you're not holding.
You're-
it.
Did it work?
You're not holding it.
Oh, do I have to hold it at the same time? I'm gonna
have to
just.
hold it inside.
I'm gonna grab onto Felix's pants. Icarus!
And then I just pick up Lou from with like by the ears and be like, no, like please, like stop, please
Okay.
stop, get some help.
I do have a way of stopping this, but I'm not going to.
Oh, this is
So close.
hilarious.
New groupings! I'm gonna go with Lufrum to find Brenna,
God damn it.
and Nalbin and Felix are gonna go find a cleric.
Damn it.
Okay, Yeah.
Are we
I'm just
okay
like-
with this?
We still need to find.
Oh,
This
Huh?
is true. This is true.
oh Nokia. Good, go knock on her door. Wasn't she upstairs? Just go wake her
Yeah.
I mean, not.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
Nokia
gonna
can
start
take.
heading up that way.
Oh yeah, they might still be in their room. Oh,
Well, from what I remember, the last people that went to sleep that would know Nakia's room would be Felix.
we're at full
That's
HP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
we're
should be.
good.
We had a full
We had a
long
rest.
rest.
Okay, because I'm not.
Oh, do a
I'm
long
pretty
rest.
sure it was
Hit
Felix
that
and
long
Nakia
rest
that had a
button.
private moment talking about their
Yes, ma'am.
affliction
God damn.
and needing to deal with it, and then
That's
he
true,
saw her off
because
to her room.
yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
Felix was the only one that knows which door is actually her room.
We can knock on all
All
of
right,
them.
no, I know where it is. We'll go check on her. You guys go do that other thing. I don't know. I'm tired. All right, let's go.
All right,
Yeah.
fine.
Oh.
Just all right. Let's go, Lufrum. Let's go look for Brenna. These two, they have their own mission to deal with
That's
today.
fair. Okay.
We'll go look for Brenna. We'll meet back here at lunchtime. How about that? Meet back here,
Ooh.
tavern,
Yeah.
lunchtime.
Beef. See you
Sound
then.
good? Okay. See
Okay,
you then.
sounds good. Yeah.
Carnivorous.
All right. So Felix going
Ignorance for the meats.
with oh boy, with Nalbin upstairs as Lufrum and Child have headed out for the morning. It's about 8:15ish in the morning, so it's not super late in the morning, but it's not super early. There's still quite a few people already milling about, but as you go upstairs, going directly to Nakia's door, and you just knock on it, it's just after about 30 seconds, no answer.
Nakia?
Nokia. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We got it.
After
Nakia.
waiting a moment, no answer.
Can I?
I'm gonna
check
try to
see
open
if
the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try the
it's
handle? Opens up.
Just like a
You walk
quickly like
inside?
opening
Yes.
opening it and just walk in and be like Nokia.
So,
Hello.
Walking in, just for your passive perception, what you can see is a couple of things have been moved around, obviously, from her just having inspected things, taking a look, wanting to check herself, because you know that she was nicked the night before. She was hurt with dealing with the werewolves. So you see that things are moved around. Water has been spilled and slowly drying on the wood. You notice that the sheet on the bed is very much pulled apart, and it looks like it's starting to slowly drape off the side of the bed. But no Nakia inside.
And in a panic, I'm looking around like, what the hell happened here?
How much time do we have when we're bit?
What are you talking?
Nox bit too. It wasn't just me. She didn't want to tell anyone, but she was bit.
Damn it!
I thought we had enough time.
From this night, we have another 2 more nights till the full moon.
So then,
Is
but
it
this is making
Oh.
me think. Yeah. Okay. This is making me think that like something must have happened. Like, is it possible that she's transforming faster?
I don't. In all honesty, I've not really come across any texts or learned anything regarding if elves have ever taken to like cancer.
Well, let's just look around, see if we can find anything. Can I just roll to investigate? See, like,
For sure, go ahead. I don't know why my food got caught in my throat for a second there.
I got a fucking
King
one.
Devil
I
wants
hope
to
you
know
got
if
something better.
if you're playing Nakia right now, technically.
Technically, yes.
Got a 12.
12.
Thank God.
You don't really notice much. Like, it looks like it's not an overly dusty room. There's obviously cleaning being done repetitively as people are coming and going. Everything just seems in order. Seems like she had moved some stuff around, that she obviously played around with some of the water for whatever reason, maybe for cleaning. She pulled the sheet around. The windows are closed.
Bun's
So-
not happy. Bun's not happy.
But not
Not happy with you, Felix. Felix, you ratted her out. How could you?
Because like that's more important that we find out where she's at and what's going on.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check?
You certainly can.
I just see over the cover and it's Felix. Why?
I don't. Yeah, 10. I don't notice nothing.
The only arcana that you're really kind of gaining from what you're trying to tap into is the magic that you yourself are giving off, your equipment, and the magic that's just surrounding the equipment of Felix. Other than that, can't really gauge anything else more inside the room.
I'm honestly just in a panic now because my charge is gone and it's like I don't know what to do right now. I don't notice anything. I can't sense of anything wrong with the area other than the tattered room.
Okay, listen.
And she has one of those amulets on.
Let's just keep this under wraps for right now. Let's just find a cleric. She can take care of herself. And I'm sure once we at least know how to cure me, then we can cure her.
Okay.
All right, then let's go.
So we'll head out.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll move from there to Child and Lufram as you are leaving outside, not knowing where to go, since you've never been to this city really before.
Are there any
or have
legs
not really,
near to shake?
for one of you, spent too much time.
Yeah, who's the
There's plenty
nearest
of
person?
guards. There's plenty of guards walking around.
Likes
There's
to shake.
every now and then, like a town crier still going around.
I'm
Shake
just
it a
gonna
leg.
walk up to a guard and like make sure my pin is visible
Oh.
and just be like,
So-
"Excuse me."
As you
Yeah,
you're being like,
yeah.
hey, what the? Ambassadors.
Hi.
Hi.
Don't mind the rabbit. Where may we speak with Brenna?
That would be at the town hall.
All right, can
building.
you point me in the direction?
I mean, I could lead you there if that's what you need.
Yeah, that works too. But I mean, you could just point us in the direction.
Why are you so feisty?
Of course. And he just begins to point, and I will pull up the map to kind of get more of a general direction for where you.
Do we have a map?
We do.
I'm
it's in
pretty
the
sure I
map.
posted the map
It's
for
the
you.
Celli map.
We do
yeah.
have. Okay.
We do.
Sorry, I'm sorry. In my
We
notes.
don't have a map.
I have a map.
Yeah, yeah.
So
We.
he just because where the inn is like along the main
the
entry
map.
road in there, and so he kind of just points and goes, "It would be furthest down to the middle section. It'll be a really tall building in the center of town.
All
Is
right.
where your
Easy enough to locate.
Yes.
All right.
So
Thank
it's
you
been
kindly.
it's been a morning.
That's fair. That's fair.
What do you mean it's been a morning?
Well,
Oh.
a large
Do tell.
detachment of soldiers had to leave because in the middle of the night we got called from the towns in Lithio, and between the two town crossroads, all of them suddenly sprung for attack, and we had to send 500 of our own out to
500?
help keep the road closed and to help any injured. And so we saw a lot of our paladins, fighters, our best fighters, some of our, well, fortunately, the majority of our clerics also went because they needed to heal wounded. Apparently, some of the large fortifications nearby, watching over the wood, were attacked and a lot of wounded. So, it's been a morning. We are down from 800 soldiers down to just 300 watching over this city.
I can understand that. That's putting you guys on a double shift.
A little bit until forces from Lidra make their way there. And then we
Fair
should
enough,
hopefully get
hopefully.
our forces back.
Oh, hopefully they get there quickly. All right.
Oh, I do hope so.
Well, I wish you a better day. Let's go.
Same as you. Good day, ambassadors. And he just starts to walk off.
So, child, I got a question.
Yes.
Ikarikusk, you have to know. Like, you have the best brain out of all of us.
They were trying to say my name. I was like, what?
Can I roll history to see if I remember? Because Dill does not remember. Actually, I definitely have this written down somewhere.
You
Give me a
have
second.
to.
I definitely have it written down. Give me a
I
second.
should
Yeah,
have
you
written
can
it
roll.
down, too.
I know, like the one command word
yeah.
needed for a
I have it. I have it
caller.
written down.
Oh.
I'm just gonna. I don't know if I need. Do you really need to know this? You're gonna shock him all the
How
time.
many times? Remember when we first met? I'm gonna bring it full circle. Remember when we first met? And I was outside of a lighthouse, dying on the ground, and this man would not heal me until I explained a dagger. I'm just saying he has a history of being a little tooty. I feel like I need to protect myself. I'm small. I'm vulnerable. I'm fluffy. All bad things.
I'm getting a small headache from all of this.
Yeah.
talk about me.
Somewhere you're like,
Yeah, somewhere. I was just like
Sneezing.
"They're talking about me.
Yeah.
Zoom tight.
It's just
Somebody might be talking about me.
I can't use it unless I have the thingy anyway. So technically, I would only need it if I had the thingy. And if somebody gave me the thingy, then technically wouldn't I need the word?
It's just you two have a history of pettiness.
You are putting my life in
You know,
danger right now.
Felix and I are there as buffers, and Nakia. All right, like we're not
Listen.
going to let it come to that.
All I'm saying is that one day we are going to get separated. And I'm going to have that stone key fob, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm not going to have the word to use it. And I will die.
One day is not today, and before that happens, I will tell you. If there's ever a moment where you are alone with him, I will make sure you know the word before that moment.
I'm asking Felix, he's a softie.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, Felix is a softie compared to me. Says
Apparently he's
Okay,
also bad at
let's
keeping
just-
secrets above table.
All right.
right
Above
to the
table.
heart.
Fuck you. We're back
Back to the low table. All right. Are you
Okay.
heading off towards the center of town? Towards.
yes.
All right.
Some
We're now
people are
going to
cool
move back
keeping secrets
to.
that
Yeah.
risks everyone else. Other people are not.
All right, to Felix and Nulbin, as you are leaving the tavern, what would you two like to do now?
Well, we haven't necessarily left the tavern yet, because we don't necessarily know where we're going.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back down to the tavern keep, and kind of in that same somewhat panic, but a little bit calmer than before. Excuse me. I have
Oi.
a couple questions. We are a bit new here. We don't necessarily know anything about your town.
Hence being new.
Yes. We need a cleric. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I'm not very adept in this area of expertise. My friend here, unfortunately, was bit by lichen.
Looks over at him. And you can be inside this city and not burn up?
We show our pins, or at least I show my pin. I don't know if you.
I could say the fancy little dingle dongle thing there. But technically, you'd be considered a monster. How are you inside this city's walls and not...
We are ambassadors sent on a mission, and we're also here to also help with some things.
Understanding what you're saying there?
He means the ward
Yeah.
should have burnt him
The
up.
wards inside the Thuman wards should kill any monster that enters in, regardless
He has-
of what or who you are.
He is still within the first stages.
Ah, interesting.
So
I mean, I'm not really learned in that way. You'd have to talk to a monster salvager or someone more learned about. But for clerics, obviously, you'd probably go to the barracks is most likely where a lot of them are. Although there was in the middle of the night apparently a large detachment of them left. I'm not sure if any of the clerics were with them.
if I know how this is going to go, there's not going to be very much clerics. Thank you for the help.
I mean, we still have guards here. I mean, people do get sick, so I would like to think that they kept maybe one or two.
This help. Thank you. Could you at least direct us to the closest barrack?
The closest barracks would be probably when you first entered in to the city. There'd be a barrack, a little fortification there that'd be connected to the Thuman Tower. Next best set that you'd probably be able to find would be actually close to the mine itself. They've got 4 fortifications built there to make sure any beasties that try to come out of the mine before they officially burn up don't actually do any damage.
Thank you. And I'm gonna give him 2 gold pieces as thank you.
Oh, thank you kindly. You enjoy your day.
Thank you. And I'll start heading out. Felix wants to join me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just following behind.
Okay. So we're gonna head towards the barracks next to the entrance that we came.
So after maybe about like 15 minutes of walking, you go over there and a couple of soldiers see you. It's like, Hello, ambassadors. As one of the more feminine soldiers walks up. Out of the helmet, you see what looks like pointed ears, paler skin, easily recognizable as an elf. She's like, "What can I do for you this morning?"
I know timing may be kind of unfortunate, but we need to.
Well, we don't have any clerics at this particular fortification. The ones that we did have did leave with the detachment of soldiers. The closest cleric, because I do know that someone got injured near the mine last night. Apparently there was 2 women that entered it last night, and they were trying to stop them, and a creature lashed out. And so I know that there was a cleric there that was seeing to the soldier. That'd probably be your best bet.
Can you help direct us there?
And she just turns and it's like, you're going to want to take your immediate straight ahead to the right here, follow along the ridge to the cliffside, and then there will be a turn on the right. If you go along that, there'll be a turn to the left, and then if you just keep walking straight, you'll see the fortification buildings that lead to the mine entrance going down.
Thank you. And I bow it, and I start heading that way.
Alright. We're going to go over to Child and Lufram now, as you are heading towards Brenna's keep. As, like, in this... It's a wider road as you reach the center of this city, but there's bustling people. There are carts, there are stalls, there are children running around laughing, playing games, people talking, and a lot of the words you're overhearing are about the brand new attacks that have been announced and about ongoing attacks that are happening near the inhabitants of Dell. A lot of worry and concern.
As someone who grew up in Yolix, is this like a pretty common thing?
Yes. For what you are familiar with, as this is the state of war, it's further south and further north that constantly are under attacks. The 3 locations you have been to so far of Lidra, Ugar, and Celli are a lot more cities that are along a certain path, so it's not tons of attacks, and if there are attacks, they get dealt with pretty quickly. Since they're also on the main road for Yolix.
So I'm not stressing too hard about it. I know that's like, hey, they've sent soldiers, they've got it under control. Shouldn't reach here.
The townsfolk are.
Yeah, no, I'm not stressing. I mean, just like, well, this is what I'm used to.
But making your way through the crowd, you finally reach this tall wooden structure. Like, it's not garish by any means. It's still got some metal highlights and holdings around keeping the structure together, but it's mainly built out of wood with a whole bunch of moss and vine, and you just see what looks like flowers for a garden on top of the roof. It looks very different from any of the other buildings that you know have been led and housed the children of Vala. Walking up to it, there's a couple of soldiers, there's a couple of constructs that you know to be shield guardians. You've seen them prior in other cities. And as they see you approaching, they're like, "Ambassadors, what can we do for you this morning?"
Good morning. We'd just like to speak with Brenna, if she's available.
Oh, she has been expecting you for some time now.
Oh, great.
Okay.
He turns and opens the door up, and just a waft of flowers, like the scent of roses and lilies and daisies. It smells like a Home Depot, pretty much. Like, it's just
Home Depot. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
It's just like you walk into that garden section. It's just like, okay, that's a lot.
Oh God!
It's like you walk in and the floor is just wood. It's very beautiful, and you just see this taller woman just rushing back and forth. She is just like playing around with some of the flowers, and she's like, "Oh, make sure you grow, and she just like moves her hand, and you watch as some of the blooms just, as what you kind of recognize that both Nalbin and Nakia have done of druid craft.
Fancy.
Is there any flowers in there that are like partially wilting or anything like that? Just so, like
From
one.
what I would say, give me a perception check.
Huh. 6.
You have no idea. There's just There's bright vibrance of pinks, purples, yellows, reds, oranges. There's just every color imaginable, every flower imaginable. To your mind, that you've seen here, and then some plants you've never seen before. But this tallish human woman that's probably about 5'11" is just going back and forth. You do catch every now and then, like, her eyes and look very red, the irises themselves. She's wearing what looks like a chest plate over a brass dress that kind of looks put together, and she kind of is moving uncomfortable in it. As she's going around, she just finally... Oh, and she just fully turns. Hello there, She sees the pins, and she's like, oh, you're the ambassadors my mother was talking about.
Oh, yes.
I've been expecting you.
Yeah, we came to talk to her. Get a little chat going.
My name is Brenna Kenyanala.
Oh, Brenna.
And I'm assuming that you are... Well, you're the two purple ones, so I'm assuming one of you is Lufrum and one of you is Child.
Lufrum. Child.
I'm Lufrum.
You son of a identity theft?
I wanted to be like Lufrum, Child at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to do with this.
Well, look, which one looks more like a child is the thing.
She just starts looking down at you and like...
Child.
I've learned not to assume in my life.
Probably for the best.
But what can I do for you today?
Came to talk to your mother.
We're here to talk to your mother.
Oh my goodness.
You need to talk to my mother, Vala.
You're no, sorry.
I'm
Brenna, the other Brenna. You have a sister, Brenna? No, are
I'm
you
Brenna.
Brenna?
I'm Brenna Kenyanala.
Then we met you yesterday. We met.
You never met her yesterday.
What?
They talked about meeting her.
Oh. Okay, that's where I got confused.
What?
Notes are failing, people.
My brain is failing.
I mean,
yes, we
what
came
my
to talk to
recollection
you.
is-
We came to talk. Oh, listen, we got here very late. Honestly, our
Because
journey
you arrived
here...
very late at night,
Y-
and you met guards who led you to the inn.
See, on
You
our
said
way
that
Why
here...
did
Right,
I
it
think we met her?
No, we didn't.
Okay,
No.
never mind.
Yes.
Nope.
You
Sorry,
guys,
never mind.
you guys get such an influx of information all the time, so it's fine.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
our way
no, my
here,
bad.
we
I'm
had a
looking at my
terrible journey.
notes.
There was a broken cart. There was 2 attacks. It was a lot. Our brains are just a
Slipped out
little
the
out of it at the
brain.
moment.
And we just
other ones-
redact everything I just said about meeting.
fine.
Yeah. Okay, now I gotta like retrace my steps. We like. Can you
You're
repeat that?
good.
Like the just repeat that back to role playing. Repeat that, please.
I'm like, what can I do for you today?
We came to chat with you about, well, 2 things really. One of them being the mines. We heard there was a bit of an issue there.
Yes, I was going to post a job, and then we got notice of another attack in the middle of the night and had to send troops off, and now I need that mine open as soon as possible.
So what, do you have
Why-
any information on what's happening in the mine?
Well, apparently, a creature that's not being affected by the Thuman wards exists within there, came and started to attack the town, but before I could potentially stop it, it got injured by some of the soldiers and retreated back inside.
Do you have any information on the kind of
How long
attacks?
has this-
Fire, thunder? Is it just smacking things down with its big old paws?
From what my soldiers said, it looks like a gigantic worm of some sort.
Gigantic one.
With a... It looks purple, slowly transitioning into red and black chitin armor plating around it.
Can I roll history to see if I've ever heard anything like this?
You sure can.
I'm gonna roll history even though I know I've never heard anything about this. Oh, I definitely haven't. Oh, we definitely
9.
haven't. I got
No.
9.
You've never heard of anything like
It's
this.
not ringing any bells. Interesting. How you say gigantic? How?
Probably
I guess
about
gigantic.
15 feet in full length. But then some of the soldiers also said it was swelling in size. Some of them also said it was a little bit smaller. It's varying reports,
Hard to
panic,
say.
stress. It gets to be a lot.
And how long has this been attacking? Or how long has this been in the mine?
Been for the past week and a half.
Okay, about a week.
And it's halted, and with the fact that a lot of our resources are used for weapons and armaments and armor, we are very much in need of it. So I was originally going to pay around 3,250 gold pieces. Now I'm upping it because I need it open as soon as possible. So
What are you
it's now
upping it to?
4,250 gold pieces.
Question: you wouldn't happen to know any particular soldier that fought it firsthand, was dealing with it firsthand? We might be able to get a bit more information from.
Is he still here in the city? We might be able to handle this.
A lot of those
situation for you.
soldiers are still stationed close to the mine, so those would be the ones to ask.
Fantastic.
A lot of the detailed reports have just said that they've never seen anything like it before. I'm just gonna do a quick check on my creature here.
Oh no.
I just want to check something.
Creature feature.
Featuring the creature.
Featuring the creature.
It's eating. Oh my god.
Nope. It doesn't. They did say that it was very much resistant to a lot of their regular weapons. They tried acid, as some of them are a little bit more keen to using that for weapons, and it seemed to shrug it off.
I see. That's valuable information.
Okay. Unaffected by acid. Interesting.
And most regular weapons. Huh.
Ask about necrotic.
The thing they
I heard
did
that wrong.
say with finding inside the mines is that the creature, well, some of the miners, one of them before he sadly passed, did say that they uncovered a rather large black and red stone inside the mine.
Black and red stone.
And something managed...
Are we thinking it's laying eggs?
Oh, it's got babies.
That was my first thought.
That's adorable.
No, this stone was part of the wall that they began to uncover, and then after uncovering it, apparently the room went dark, and then suddenly the creature arrived and was there.
Is it a virus?
Gods, I hope not.
Yeah, me too.
Hey.
I'm not too sure what.
Well-
I have reached out to as many druids as I can. I have tried to reach out to all the nature spirits that are around here, and I've tried to commune with the Emerald Heart in this forest, and it comes up with nothing.
Well, we can
Have
go
you
talk.
contacted anybody in Liedra to see if they know what this is?
Not yet. I've been a little distracted.
That's fair. That's fair.
Distracted.
How so?
Listen, we've had attacks every now and then. We've dealt with some interesting characters from the Underdark. We had you kind of know she swallows and kind of like looks around the room a little bit quickly. It's like we had a drow soldier escape from the prison. So we've been a little distracted with things.
A drow soldier escape. I'm okay. I'm
He
not gonna
was
question that.
interesting in how he escaped. We're not quite sure how. He's able to slip the bonds and slip past all the soldiers.
If we do happen to come across him, you want him dead or alive, out of curiosity?
You kind of note that she pauses for a moment to actually think about it. It's like, I mean, on orders of my mother, they should be dead.
Oh! That makes the job a bit easier.
Both you can roll insight if you'd like.
I would love
Yep,
to.
I would like to. 6.
8.
And then I'm like,
Damn, what's up?
like I can lie my ass
The
off,
DC
but I
was
can't tell if
3.
anybody
The
else
DC was
is.
3.
I will say it was like such a low DC. So I will say that Lufram, you're able to pick up that the moment you said alive or dead, there was like a catch for her, and she was just like, it was like a moment, it was a quick glance of, and then it was just back to compose.
So,
It was just,
would there be any particular reason you would want him back alive if there was the opportunity? Or should we just, kill him because, it'd be too big of an issue? Because we can do that, definitely.
That's if we come across him. We might not even see him at all.
And if we did.
You would have to know what he looks like to be able to identify him properly and kill him.
This is true.
This is true, yes. So
As far as what I mean, again, under the orders of Lidra and under the orders of Yolix, and for war, they are enemies of the state, so of course, naturally, they should be dead.
What's your opinion? Out of curiosity. You keep saying Lidra, but you seem to be a bit on the fence.
Are you not a part of...
Wind just, like, goes through and, like, every door and window closes, and she's like, my mother has obviously trusted you with things. I'm going to trust you with this. I would rather he not be dead.
Oh, why is that?
He and I kind of share a similar vision that we would both like this war to end.
Oh.
Except saying so for him because he is one of the high house drows, one of the high houses. He'd be branded a traitor.
Well,
And obviously, I would not be looked so kindly upon by my siblings.
honest, out of curiosity, let's say we ran across him. And, he wouldn't recognize it, but if he knows you, and you are in cahoots, per se, is there anything you could give us, a letter, something that we could show him to say, hey, we're friends, and we will let you go, or we will help you?
Could tell him the Lily says hi.
Lily says hi. That is not
Her
a
cheeks
problem.
start to blush a little bit.
I knew it.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Can I roll insight on that blush? Just
Sure.
to confirm. Please
Oh,
roll
yeah.
higher. You suck.
Can I
8.
roll? Can I roll for my Fruit Loops?
Can I roll for my
It's an
Fruit
8.
Loops?
Yeah.
Y'all don't notice nothing about that.
Yeah.
Lily
Okay.
says
I
hi.
think she was a bit higher on that.
I'll
Lily
make a
says
note
hi.
of that. That's not a problem at all. I mean, obviously, we would want the war to end as well, right, child? We wouldn't want... I mean, that's just more issues for us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Should we bring him
I
back
mean,
to
it's
you?
it's more ideal for the wars to end because then I can get back to trying to heal the woods around this area. Grimhail is very much lost, and I would love to get it back to what it once was.
So is the plan to bring him back to you, or is there somewhere we should escort him, or somewhere...
I would say leave him alone for right now. If
Okay.
he's retreated, he's probably back in the capital city of Bloodspear, which,
Oh.
if you did come across him, I'd be questioning how you got inside there.
We've gotten ourselves inside of a lot of places we shouldn't have been, but we'll be careful.
This is true.
You would have my utmost admiration and awe for being able to get inside there.
That's fair. So we'll go talk with the people over by the mines and see if we can't get a bit more of a handle on that mine situation before we gather the rest of our friends and see about dealing with it.
I will say, how many are in your party?
Gosh, 1, 2, 3,
Exactly. There's five, correct?
Five and a half. Five and a
Five and a
half, you
half.
could say.
One
So,
of us is 2 of
I'm
us.
not
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
to question the half.
Yeah, it's better you don't question that half.
It's
But
really
apparently
confusing.
there was a woman that was noted by some of the soldiers. They tried to stop. She was wearing a pin, had pinkish hair. She apparently was seen going inside the mine last
Nokia?
night.
They went
Is
to
that
go.
her name?
Yeah, well, yes, our
She went
friends
by
went to go
herself.
wake her up earlier.
Oh no, she was with another woman that was also like a lot of pink inside of her
Her
hair,
mother!
wearing a purple dress.
Her mother!
Oh, that's nice. Like, why would
No,
her and her mom go
no,
first?
bad,
Oh.
bad. That's very bad.
Oh, bad.
Okay, we don't know. We don't know.
Oh, we do know.
Where
She
bacon.
tried to hurt
Okay, no. I mean, we don't know why. We don't know why. We
I
know that her mother.
Is a
We don't even
bitch.
know if it.
Her
We're
mother is a
assuming it's her
bitch.
mother. Her mother is a bitch. We're assuming it's her mother.
Oh.
Let's not jump to conclusions and go crazy.
Who else do
Alright.
you know that we've seen with the same bluff?
No, I'm saying
With
it.
the same fluff.
We don't know why, and Nakia doesn't like her mother, so there's a reason she's going in there with her mother.
We should
Right?
get there soon. We should get to her. Well, imagine last
I
time.
feel like maybe this is all a matter that you should all probably take care of, especially if your friend is inside there.
Very much so. Very much so. We will get
Yes.
it taken care of. Definitely.
All right. How many soldiers did you have up against this worm thing the last time?
80.
We'll be fine. That's average.
80.
We got this.
But
We
again,
have
this
80
thing,
soldiers.
it was 80 spread across because it
How
a little bit. So
So it was making tunnels. So 80 people don't exactly fit in a tunnel. That's fair.
and currently with a large detachment of our forces gone, I can't really afford to send troops in there to die. And
I'm just trying to get as much information as I can before we go up, and we obviously have to go in there now to get Nakia.
Well, we can get more information from the soldiers as well. I mean, they fought it firsthand. I think they would know the most.
Yes, this is true. I just want to know. Oh, I had a question. What was it?
Take your time.
Great, now I forgot it. Oh, how many of your soldiers that were up against it had magical abilities, or were they just using swords?
a few of them,
swords
because some
and
of the
spears?
spell knights, a lot
Yeah.
of them were able to deal more damage with the shield guardians because those are quite formidable. But again, it like to burrow and move around, and because it is a worm, it was able to go around some of the buildings and avoid a lot of them at times. So
Okay. Can you point us in the direction of the mine where it was last seen?
you're going to want to go further south and then take left, and then want to take a right and go towards that. There, you'll find it. Don't worry.
Child, might I mention something to you? We need to, probably run at absolute full speed because last I checked, when Nakia went missing, some dipshit in our group decided to make a deal that got his heart possessed. So he's probably out making more dumb deals. Run, run, run. We need to move quickly.
You have a good point.
Run!
Is there any chance that you can make us go by a little faster? I'm good.
Yeah, everybody's catching strays right now.
Yeah.
Do you have a car, a
Any
horse,
chance-
That's what he's
anything?
eating.
We need to
Do you
move.
have long strider?
Yes.
Do either of you have long strider?
Are you talking to her?
Yes, to her and Lufrum. Do either of you have long strider?
I don't have anything that will make us go faster. Is there any way you could speed us there a bit quick? Our friend's a bit impulsive.
She just walks over to a side of the wall. What now it actually looks like a gigantic knot that you would see in a tree, and she just puts her finger at the top and carves down, and you just watch as it. And then there's just what looks like the emptiness, darkness, and then it's just bright light seeping in. Then you just see a whole bunch of big, tall fortification buildings, and then you can see a little bit, maybe just a smidgen of a gigantic hole going down into the ground.
Oh.
It's like, as long as I can find a tree, I can find a way.
Awesome!
Thank you. Gonna
Run,
walk
run,
straight
run,
through.
run, run!
Yep, and we're through it.
As soon as you run through, like, you now notice, like, as you run through, like, you just ran through another tree, and as soon as you do, it's just...
Yeah.
Alright, so, going from there to Felix and Albin, as you are following the directions, walking alongside the cliff, seeing a whole bunch of people milling about, you finally reach the fortifications buildings. Some of the soldiers look like they're talking to some very large, burly figures of various races. A lot of them just... these burlier figures, obviously are miners, they're holding a lot of pickaxes, look like they're holding hammers. They do not look very happy. As you begin to approach, one of them just like throws up his hand and starts walking away, and one of the soldiers just... Boy. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Sees you approach. What can we do for... Oh, ambassadors. Hello there.
Hello. We are in search of a cleric.
Well, a couple of our clerics are at the moment healing people. They would be over, and he just points, and what you see now are like, there's 4 buildings that are kind of evenly spread out, almost meant to be a structure designed to have soldiers immediately pour out to be in defensive patterns. And he points to the second furthest building, not the most furthest, but it's like, our clerics would be in about that building over there.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right,
No
thanks.
problem.
I will start heading that way.
Alright. As you're walking over, there's actually what looks like a couple of set up mishmash tents Kogi put up where a couple of people are a little wounded, a little scratched up. One of them looks a little bit bandaged, maybe has a bit of a broken arm, where there's 2 gnomes running back and forth. There's like just saying quick prayers and healing and everything, and there's going back and forth, trying their best to make sure everyone is fit and ready to go for service.
Finally. I'm gonna go up to the closest one, and I don't mean to bother you at this time. I know you're trying to do what. But
Yes, I'm quite in the middle of something.
If you wouldn't mind, if I could take over for healing, if you could help my friend, if possible.
What you want, honey? Are you injured?
Yeah,
Just eyeing you up.
I got.
She's wearing a couple of glasses. She just
Also direct me to whoever needs healed.
like that one right there.
Okay, then
He's got a nasty wound.
Healing word to start.
All right.
Okay, and then I'm just starting to explain. Like, I got bit by a dire wolf. Is that what it's called, right?
No,
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
Like it.
Thought it was called
Yeah.
a dire wolf.
Right.
I got bit by a werewolf, and I need help getting
Are you
cured
inside these walls?
because I had just gotten bitten recently, and that's what we're assuming why I'm not being destroyed right now. So before that happens, I'm trying to get cured.
Literally last night got bit. Anyway.
I got bit literally
You're not there.
last night. Well, no, Dill's helping me right now. Dill's helping.
That was Dill. That was Dill.
Above table.
That was
Yeah.
Above table.
Yeah.
Out with it. What you want? I got stuff to do.
I got bit by a werewolf last night, and I need help
What?
being cured.
So you need to remove curse spell.
Yes.
I don't have that right now. Everything right now is dedicated to curing and making sure everyone's up and at 'em.
Okay, well, is there anyone that you know that can help me before I
It'd
turn?
be the two of us. Unfortunately, we have to prepare that spell and ready it ritualistically, and that would have to wait until tomorrow.
Loan out the other cleric. Just put him part-time.
Okay, I'm trying to get this as soon as possible, obviously, before I turn. What can we do to help speed this up?
The change?
No, not to change, but to help you guys become available faster. I know my
Sweet.
friend is already...
24 hours. It does not do anything else but that. And at the current state, my job is here. I understand you got that fancy pin. Congrats. Don't give a shit. I gotta make sure people don't die.
I've already
Alright,
healed like
fair
one
enough.
or two people as this is going on.
I'm like, okay, fair enough. Thanks for your time. And then just go and catch up with Nalvin. And explain to Nalvin what I was told, and we gotta just wait.
Yeah, I kind of figured this might be the case. Unfortunately, he's correct. From what I'm saying here, there's a lot going on. They definitely need the help. I'm gonna probably try to help as much as possible to speed this along, but it's not looking good for getting you cured by today.
Well, as long as there's time, then I guess I'll just deal with it. It's not too bad right now. Then hopefully, right now we can just, you can help, and then we'll keep looking out for Nakia. And also, like, she asked me not to tell anyone. Can this stay between us? Now we know how we can get cured. When we find her, we can take her to these clerics.
That's up to her to decide. I'm not going to say anything, but as far as just outwardly saying anything, don't worry. And I go off to the next patient.
As you guys are doing that, you're about doing it for about another 10 minutes. You notice Felix, especially since you are being pulled away, just healing people as much as you can. And after this, like, a lot more of the soldiers and a few of the miners themselves also look like they're stretching out like, thanks. That must have was hurting last week. That feels a lot better, thanks. Just walking away from you. You notice that there are two purplish figures that just start running towards the farthest most building. Is that what you can notice, Felix?
Can I roll something to see what it's running at us? With perception?
Well, it's at the farthest most building, so yes, go ahead. See if you
Okay.
can make out if it's who you think it might be, or
Thank
who it could
God we're
possibly
purple.
Oh my god.
Right?
You just see purple. You just see
The
purple
two
figures like,
most
okay.
purple people. Us. Woohoo.
I'm
With
just
that
like,
9, you just
Purple
like
people eater.
Oh my goodness. Right?
purple. Okay.
is that Barney? I'm just staring like
The purple shirted eye stabber.
I will also say, Child and Lufrum, if you want to roll perception.
Can we just start screaming, Felix?
If we
Did we
see
do
him.
it?
Whoa, if you,
Oh,
if you
if you
see that
win.
it's me.
Yeah, if you notice.
well-
them.
Gotta get better rolls.
Nat 20!
Otherwise, that's
22.
I will
Nice.
say that, yeah, you notice. That you notice.
Well, you used your luck
Yeah.
up for the special.
Felix!
You just know.
Over here, bud! That's Felix,
I'm
child.
just, like,
Yep,
Lufrum child. And I'm just kind of like walking their way. I'm not running because fuck.
We need
Yeah,
Nalbin!
We're gonna run to Felix. I like, come on,
Yeah.
let's go. And
We need
Run
And
Felix.
then I'm being
Nalbin!
pulled away. I'm just like, what's going on? What's
Immediately,
going on?
not-
Nalbin's helping.
we
Nalbin's helping
we-
heal people.
okay. Lufrum, you catch. I'm gonna grab Nalbin. Okay, we gotta go.
We gotta go. So,
And I'm gonna
long
rush-
story
Just
short.
rush
Where
to
we
the
going?
tent.
Long story short, Nokia's in danger. She went wandering off into the what do you call that? The cave. Yeah, with her potentially
Mine.
her mother last night.
Sorry.
The
Her
cave
mother?
mine. Yes. We think we're not entirely sure. So yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Also, how did you guys not notice she was gone? Why aren't you looking for her?
Well, we went and looked in her room, and it.
Oh, was that what the
Like,
search?
she
What
wasn't-
search stopped? You just went in the room and went, oh,
She wasn't
Nokia's
there.
missing. No biggie.
Well, hey, I'm kind of on a time frame here. We figured we'd find her eventually. She can take care of herself.
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
think that she went to the caves with her mother.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair. Okay, that's fair. Still,
Do you need to remind you disappear a lot too?
well, I'm small and purple.
Okay. And Nakia is a rogue who could take care of herself. So I didn't immediately think danger. So okay, let's
Yeah,
get
it's
get
bad.
Melvin and let's figure out what's going on. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I rushed past you guys, and just like go up to help him, like, Nalbin, sorry, saving life. We gotta go. We've possibly found Nakia in the mine.
Earrings for the minds.
I mean, okay, but right now I'm in the middle of something.
Okay, heal that guy. So sorry. What is he inflicted with?
There's
It's like,
what looks like a really sizable hole stabbed into his side, and he's just like, oh, God.
where did you get that from?
These are all
Giant-
the.
Spider inside the mine.
Giant spider. Cool. What about the giant worm?
Oh,
That's where a lot of these
Screw
patients are
that
coming
shit.
from.
I'm not. Hey.
Yeah, I just want
Real.
to know more information. Have you seen the giant worm before? Did you fight it at all?
I was on the outskirts. It was supposed to be my shift.
And before he can finish, I'm gonna push his head back down into the cot and be like, "You need to rest. Stop."
I'm gonna
As I
move on to
continue-
the. I'm gonna move on to the next guy and be like, "Did you see the
Before
purple?
you get the
see
chance, I'm gonna grab onto your cloak.
Hey,
Information can wait.
we're going into the mine.
information is what we need if we're gonna go
I
in there and
understand
possibly
that,
run
but-
into the thing."
Currently speaking, these people are dying. Hence why the other two and myself are trying to fix this.
Yeah. Okay. How many patients are in here? I'm gonna do a quick scan.
Roll perception.
13.
Not bad.
You see what looks like maybe about 7, 9-ish people. There's
Okay.
a few cots
Oh,
all
I
over
was
the place.
I was thinking a lot more.
Well, you guys have also been busy here, like, healing with now a third person it's going by.
Yeah.
When you first
Okay.
walked up, there was about 42. So
Oh.
having a third person does cut down a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
Good show, Melvin.
Okay.
Don't worry, we will get more information. But what
Not
else
from
about
these guys.
Nakia?
I hear you. It's just we just know that she's possibly with her mother of all people,
As
and they
soon
went in the
as I
mine
hear-
last night.
As soon as I hear Mother Primal Savagery, my claws come out and I'm like, what?
Poor patient.
See, this is apparently someone spotted two people who were very pink and look similar walking into the mines last night. Don't know when, don't know why. I want more information before just diving headfirst in after them.
Have we caught up by now?
Oh, we're chilling outside. I don't think I left. You can go.
Oh, I assume that you and I I assume
Nah.
you and I followed to.
Never
Okay.
assume in D&D until you declare.
My fault. Okay, never mind. Continue.
I
They're fine.
I suppressed my anger for a minute.
The one guy that you pushed down sees the nails like, please don't hurt me. I'm already in pain.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I go back to healing. Look, I understand. Let me just finish up here. We have a way to get Felix taken care of, but unfortunately, it's not going tonight.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Well, you're finishing up. I myself will try and find out some more information. You finish up. Let me know when you're done. I'm pretty sure I'm easy to spot. I'm the only purple thing in here, I think.
Unless
Am I?
Lufrum came in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go up to a guy that is I'm gonna look for a patient that is awake and already healed.
Roll another perception.
I think at this point I'd already come inside and
16.
also try to help out with this plan. Like, like
Yeah.
For those that are injured and
Good
everything,
question.
that you can see like some of them are still being dealt with. Some of them look better, but still not popped off. Like they're still gonna need rest. See a
Yeah.
couple of them are talking. A couple of them have like pipes in the mouth and are just like smoking away and just.
Gonna go up to those
as one,
guys.
one of the other gnomes like, I told you, you're not allowed to smoke in here. It's bad for the air. It gets everywhere. And one's like, it's an open air tent. Who cares?
Gonna go up to him.
I got a 5 for perception. I ain't doing shit. Good luck, child.
Yeah.
Blind again.
Start talking to the wood.
Just starts walking away to go to another patient.
Yeah.
Just.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Hey, you guys!
Hey,
Gonna walk up.
Oh god.
You.
hey, you. It's like,
Oi.
what? What do you want?
You work in the mines?
Well, I don't bake
Yeah.
cakes.
Did you see the worm, the gigantic worm?
What I was supposed to do, my shift? Bake?
Have you seen it? Yes or no?
What did I just say, miss? Are you a little hard of hearing in the morning?
I actually have no idea what you said.
You clipped out.
He
Yeah,
You
Oh,
did
okay.
clip
Yeah, you
out.
did clip that
he said like I saw it last week when I was supposed to start my shift.
saw it last. Okay, thank you. Saw it last week.
Freaking Discord.
All right.
Turn off that thing. Give me a second here.
God damn it.
That's a
Discord.
good no shot right
All
there.
right.
Really nice and close.
Can you
Like
turn
just
up
no-
the spot?
Oh, you want the music up?
You have
Yeah,
it playing?
I mean, I guess it is being filtered through the stream, so I can have it
Yeah.
a little bit louder actually.
I didn't even realize you had it playing, so yeah, maybe a little
That's
more.
my bad.
All
Now
right.
you might be able to hear a lot more noise. So
Describe it to me.
yeah,
If you've seen it, describe it to me.
quite a large creature. It's got some nasty teethers on it. It looked
Okay.
like it was ready to transform into something else, but underlying. He looks over at his friend. Silky, leathery. I don't know. Its skin seemed a little translucent. Never seen anything like it before.
All right. What were
It-
you guys using to attack it with? Spears, swords, magic?
Just regular weapons. Couple of them tried to see if maybe, because of being a worm, maybe it would burn. What really seemed to get it was lightning. It did not seem to like that at all.
Lightning. I can work with lightning. All right. What else?
I mean, what else you wanting to know?
How
That's
big?
about all I really saw. Well, truth be told, it was probably around 19, 20 feet long.
Okay. Did light affected it? Like, did it come out of the mine at all?
Ah, that's funny. Yeah, it came out of the tunnel.
Okay, so sunlight doesn't bother it at all.
No.
Unfortunate. All right. Thank you for your time, and I'm gonna flick a silver coin his direction.
Looks at his buddy. It's like, we make more than that in an hour. Just puts it.
And
in his
I'm
pocket.
already walking away at that point. It's like, okay.
Alright.
Just as a thank you for the whatever. Okay.
Yeah, what are they? Ungrateful, damn.
I mean, miners can get paid quite a lot.
By
Maybe
about
for
this
the
time,
months.
how many patients are
Yeah.
left?
You probably got about 5 more left.
How many spell slots is this taking up for you? Is this
Healing
taking
word, I
up?
believe, is just a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a can't. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We're good. I was wondering. I was like, how many spell slots?
But I'd be like, don't. I was like, please don't debuff him before we fight the giant bullworm.
Right.
Did you use up all your
Like-
spell slots?
Right,
That'd be
before
so
we go into the
We're about
mine,
to-
I know.
We're about to fight the Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's big. It's hairy.
That's
and it's
also
big. So is Patrick's belly button.
even
You don't
if we
hear
come
anybody else
across
say
it. Okay. I'm gonna go back up to Lufrum and Felix and relay this information. Just
He's
be like,
inside.
all right, so
I'm
what I got.
outside.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm gonna be like, Felix, come here. Let's go. Drag him back out to where Lufrum is.
Why am I being dragged everywhere? And then
I'm just saying, come here. I'm just like, yo, get
I
your
always
ass
imagine just like you, like short, just pulling my arm, and I'm just
Tugging him?
slowly like,
Yeah.
yeah, literally, that's what I imagine.
This
Like, you guys
5'4",
say drag-
5'5"
Dragging
little
this-
tiefling dragging
like
this
this-
6 foot
Yeah.
tall.
6 foot armor dude.
Just grab him by the ear and be like, come with me.
Can you reach
And
his
I'm like,
ear?
Anyway.
"Ow, all right.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. So once the three of us start, I'm just gonna be like, all right. So what I've discovered is it's a giant worm-like thing with teeth.
Hmm.
The skin is silky, or leathery. Not too sure which. I don't think he touched it, but it's translucent, which is weird. And apparently, regular weapons didn't really do much, but neither did acid. But lightning works,
Lightning.
which
Hmm. You have
Which
that right,
I-
Trout, with your little
I
attachment
do
thing.
I do have that. I do have
Yeah.
that. So I can do something with that. Does Nalbin have anything? I don't know.
I mean,
Oh,
I
okay, we'll see
do,
if
but
Nalbin
not
does.
currently, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Quite a
yeah.
bit, actually. Damn.
I think
DM
our
is
biggest
smiling,
mission
I
is
don't like that.
also getting can I go to the a nearest soldier? Is there a
Yep.
nearest soldier by me?
There's quite a few of them around,
Okay.
just kind of standing.
I'll follow you.
I want to go up to one and just be like, who was working the night shift last night?
That one probably. Well, there was quite a few. There was probably about 30
30?
or so soldiers.
Who is
They're all...
who's in command of that of those 30? Who is in charge of the 30 night shift?
Come on, man, look at you.
Straight to
Making the
business.
DM pull out his notes. Oh, I know I'm on a mission.
Well, the one that's in charge of here for looking over both the miners and the soldiers would be Golther. He's the head of the mining guild,
Golther?
and therefore a lot of the soldiers kind of also have to answer to him.
Gother.
Golther.
Gold, sir.
G-U-L-T-H-E-R.
Goltha.
Gother. All right. Where's Gother?
Points at the about second farthest building from where you guys are at, because you're at the third most. So it's literally the building right next to you.
Oh.
Just like
Okay.
probably inside there.
Well, what was this guy look like? So I know who to talk
Oh,
to.
he's an Earth Genasi, so his skin looks very rocky, looks brown with some gray in there. His head looks like amethyst
All right,
with
cool.
some.
For the guy made out of rocks.
I
Thank
would
you.
not say that to his face.
He's a
Nah.
beautiful
I'm gonna be
geode.
kind of responsive.
He's-
He's a beautiful geode.
Some might refer to him as a thing. Why do you get so bad at that? But you're fine with
Because you
geodes.
say it's so no, it's a beautiful geode.
Here's the thing. Yeah.
No more Marvel rivals for you.
No more
No.
Sue Storm for you. All right, so what do you do
Okay.
about this current time?
I'm gonna go to that building he pointed to,
I'm gonna follow along with Child.
and in search of this Earth Genasi.
So as soon as you walk in, there's just lots of figures in there. There's probably about 80 or so, and it's rowdy. Like, you could barely hear it because of the brick stone and the wood doors just closed. As soon as you open it, it just is tons of people, and it looks like they're all miners, just all arguing, all very pissed off, and then you just hear a poof, poof, enough! And then you just see, like, end of the room as a lot of them just begin to like kind of sit down. As now you are noticing there's long tables, and all of them just begin to sit on these benches. And you see at the far end of the room is this tall, 8-foot tall rock with amethyst stone for hair with quartz around it, and he's probably about 3 feet wide, holding a massive hammer that you just see was what he was using as like a gavel to get attention. He's like, I know you're angry. We can't do anything with the beast inside, so shut up. And everyone just, yes, sir. Good. God. Sees you two. Like, do you actually walk inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sees you and's like,
I would have witnessed this whole. I would love to witness this.
like,
Of course.
and who might you be?
Just gonna show the pin. Ambassador.
Ah.
That means shit all to me.
Here to deal
What
with
do you
your
want?
mind problem.
I
At
At that point,
want.
some of the guys just
I'm gonna look at. I'm just. I want last night's
Tiny
reports
bunny.
of train of events. We can talk in private, or you can tell me now. Your choice.
just like lifts the hammer. A couple guys like as he drops it, just
Okay.
one of them's like, how the hell does he lift this? Just starts walking forward, and now he's very much looming over. He's like, I didn't hear a please.
Do I need
Child.
to say please?
Child.
Yeah.
Child. We're fighting what's in the mine, not this guy.
Look, I'm not here to fight you, step on toes. I'm here to get my friend out of the mine, and I'm on a bit of a time crunch. If you would please tell me the reports from last night.
Renro, and he's like, and like, he just runs over. You were on staff last night. I was. Speak up. I was on shift last night. I saw a couple of women. We tried to stop them. As soon as we got close to the mine, they poofed. Poofed is not they magically teleported. There you go, boy. And as we tried to get closer, a spider, probably the size of a wagon, appeared out of nowhere and started attacking us. That is why there was a whole bunch of injured.
Okay, where
Thank
did
you,
did you guys
Renro.
kill the spider? Where'd the spider go?
We tried to fight it and then it disappeared once more.
And the two women, what'd they look like?
Darker skin. One was a little bit shorter than the other. Blackish hair. I mean, at night it's all kind of a blur. Pink. The other one had a lot more pink in her hair. Was wearing purple dress. I think it was purple. Might have been black. Do you know the very? Okay, sorry. Another one was wearing what looked like just regular leather gear. A couple of knives on her.
That's definitely a mother.
Yeah.
Looked a little stressed. A little like she was warm and sweaty.
Oh.
The other one seemed really regal and walked with grace and
Actually, I think we
kind
know
of
what happened to Nokia.
attractive.
The last time a mother popped up, she kind of controlled us, remember? She was able to make us do
Yeah.
what she wanted. I think Nokia wasn't exactly there of her own violation, which makes me a little
It's
bit more
true.
concerned. Thank you, Renro. You did great. We appreciate all the help.
He kind of just looks up, and just walks away.
No.
Damn.
Appreciate it.
Are you happy now?
Very. You're large.
You're large.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just starts to walk away.
All right.
Fucking wreck.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yep.
We Nalbin should be done by now. We need to.
But by this
need to get
time,
in there.
Melvin, before
Yeah.
you're able to get to the last patient, the gnome you talked to before, she just like, out of my way, this one's mine, sweetheart. And just,
Whatever.
like not even looking at it, she's like, you did good. You did good.
Thank you. All right.
May the gods bless you.
Unfortunately, if you knew what I knew about the gods, that wouldn't happen.
Okay.
No shit's given.
Okay.
She just unfazed by it.
No, yeah.
Okay. Didn't ask.
I start walking out of the pop-up tent, and
All right.
kind of just.
Yeah.
Fuck.
By this time,
Felix
it's
is very happy
around
witnessing what he witnessed.
11. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning.
So, does anybody else think we should get lunch before we do this? Like, just out of curiosity, maybe?
We're kind of on a time crunch, are we not? Maybe some
Yeah.
rations and call it a day. And then
Yeah.
go.
I still
Yeah.
gotta
Get your
confirm-
beef after we've rescued Nokia.
We'll have celebratory beef, all right,
Oh, I
Lufron?
love that kind of beef. We can put candles in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
there you
haven't
go.
actually
Candles
convened with
in
one
a
another.
beef?
I'm just outside the tent.
I know.
by the way.
Oh yeah, we're
Let's
leaving
go.
the building
Let's
as
go
we're
get
talking, and
Yeah,
do I see Nalbin? I'd like to like wave and be like,
Wait, what's
Over
Felix
here.
been doing this entire time?
Following us.
I've been with them. Yeah, I've just
Oh,
been
really?
witnessing everything and just like enjoying myself. Yeah.
So, roll perception to see if you can spot Nalbin just walking
Yeah.
out
I got my way down to.
as he's
Six.
stretching around.
Why
Six.
are you blind today?
He's- I don't know. I really
Well,
don't
Wait, let
to
me
be
try, let me
fair,
try.
you went
Let me try.
from a darker building.
Yeah, I'm just kind of blinded by the sunlight.
to then
I'm like
back
thinking. I'm
outside.
like I'm
Oh,
still
shit.
processing.
Oh.
11.
11. Yeah, you're able to see him. Yeah.
Okay.
You spot like he just kind of starts coming out, starts stretching around, big ol' stretches.
Big boy strikes.
Felix, you saw
Big
me.
Call him out, Nalvin, and then just kind of like
Oh.
beckon him to come over, like to join the rest of us, like and fill him in on what we found.
I start making my way towards them.
Look my way.
Making my way.
Okay, so you've
Yeah.
reconvened all together.
Yeah, we've
I'm,
been.
I'm just waiting for you guys. Like, there's no need
Oh.
to narrate.
Let's just-
Child
I'm the
knows
one
the
being.
information.
I'm the one being beckoned.
What do I do now, Father?
Just gonna once we're all together. Once
We're
we're
all in
all
this
together,
together?
I'm just gonna go. All right. So any more information I found is basically just confirmed suspicions. There's a giant worm. Nakia's mother has somehow gotten them both in there.
Well, with the way they were describing it with the sweating and everything, we can kind of confirm she used the same tricks as last time with the little mind juju.
Yeah.
It was definitely not consensual.
Yeah. We don't think it was. Nakia was willingly going with her mother. Guess there's not much left to do, but have a quick snack and head on in there.
To be fair, Nakia's mom did
thing.
express the fact that
Great
she
pep
wanted
talk.
us to leave, but maybe she's trying to take Nakia out of town again because she didn't want her here. So maybe she's
Why
trying
would they go in the
Why would they
mine
go into
for
the
that?
mine though? Yeah.
Well, maybe that's her base. Maybe that's her home base. Maybe she's
Maybe there's
friends with
something
the
in there
worm.
that.
Hold on. I feel like you guys are forgetting to say anything because, like, I feel like there's information being missed here.
No, that's it. We're just blind.
Why is the worm in there?
We don't know.
Why-
It's friends with the mother. They're down
Above
together.
table, red gem,
Yeah,
A
I
red
don't know
gem.
what that means. What?
Red
piece of
gem.
red.
Oh, piece of red. Wow, that took me way too long.
I literally said it as I was like, piece of red.
No, that went phew, right.
Same. Right over.
Not gem worm. Now knock
Yeah,
his
no.
mom.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, and it was mentioned
it's been a
that
long Friday.
The red man did say that they
This
have
is
a
the
large
session
amount
of
of
all time.
red.
Oh my
and that's why I
goodness.
wanted to find. Oh,
They're going
Uh-oh.
after a piece.
Oh.
They're going after a piece of red. That's exactly what they're doing.
even
You're
less,
right.
even less.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
We probably don't want to find her then.
What?
Well, what is she gonna do with Nakia? Why does she want Nakia for
That's
this?
not the problem. That's not the problem. Remember when we got a visit from Mr. Freaky Redcoat and he was like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna follow you guys till you lead me to their mother so I can steal back my body." And that's what he's currently following us to
But the
our
thing
mothers.
is, he can't follow the mother, and Nakia has the same pendant that
But
I do.
he can follow
He
us.
can't follow either.
He can follow us
Oh, but he
too,
can follow
her
us.
mother.
He can't follow me.
He can follow us. And if he gets that red, he will be more powerful. What is the plan?
We can't leave Nakia alone.
Obviously.
We
You
can't,
can't
like...
leave Nokia, yeah.
Yes, we can't leave
Yeah.
Nakia, but if we follow her, Red Man might follow. Oh my...
Red Man will get his flesh. He will get fleshy. And he can already control a finger. How much do you want him to control? A whole hand? Is that... Wait. Question. Have we forgot to ask Brenna if she had any more of those necklaces.
That's a good question. We can forget to ask her.
If Brenna has more of those necklaces, or knows where there is more of those necklaces in town, perhaps we can avoid the following.
Well, I mean, we gotta get, what, 3 more necklaces before we even go in that cave? Is that what you're saying?
Well, at
Is that
least
even
try to
possible
find
do
some.
quickly.
I don't know, honestly. Or we could just say, fuck it. I mean, there's 2 options.
I really just want to do something to be like put a time counter, be like.
Please don't.
Oh my god, please
I'm
don't.
stressing
Yeah.
enough.
Paralysis
anyways.
analysis. You guys are taking
No.
quite a long time, and you don't know
This-
what's all within that mind.
We can't leave Nokia
Sure,
alone
obviously,
with her
no,
mother.
we
I
cannot.
think we should.
Yeah.
I think we
No
should take
Thanos.
the risk.
Okay, well, just give me 1 second. I've got an idea.
Yeah.
Mr. Redman! If you can hear me in the vicinity, we are not going anywhere interesting. We're just going on a walk. Nothing good in that cave. Honestly, I would wait out here. Okay, that'll do it.
A
I hope
lot
that- I
of
hope
people
he's as
around the
smart as
area
you.
are just like,
For Live 101, you say I'm going the opposite direction. You don't say what you're not doing.
Well, I told him it was a
This
bad
is-
cave. You know, he's not going to
This
want to go
is-
in there now. What was your plan?
Alright.
How big is the entrance of the cave?
it's quite large. It's probably about 45-foot diameter.
Oh,
like
that's
it's
too
wide,
big.
and then it starts going down.
Damn.
Plan should be we warn Brenna of what's going on.
I think
We
she
are-
already
yeah,
knows.
we've already kind of fully
No.
informed her.
Oh, you mean the red? You mean the red? Red
Yes.
piece.
The red.
To get a better understanding, to let her mother know of what's
Mm.
going on as well. We
And
need to
ask
warn.
for the necklaces.
Maybe.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, well then... But that's also wasting time, valuable time, where Nakia's mother could be getting that piece of red.
Well, should we split? I
There's-
don't. Well, that's also not a good
no
idea.
matter what, there's trade-offs here. We go in, we lead piece of red to
Yeah, we
to-
lead Red Man 2 piece of red.
Large piece of
Whereas-
red, and we don't even know if there's extra pieces of red in there. And oh god.
while also there being a worm.
Wait a minute, I've got a
Yes.
question. So
Yes.
it was said, the piece of red, and then everything got dark, and then worm appeared. So is worm also being controlled by red men? Because when the red was found, then it got dark, and then because it got dark, they said when the red piece was plugged. Unplugged.
More than likely, it's protecting it until its
Yeah.
master.
Okay.
Oh.
I do agree that we should go
Also,
let Brenna
what
know.
what information on the worm do you have?
That it is about 19 to 20 feet, anywhere, or maybe 15 to 20 feet.
Mhm.
The size of it is difficult to tell because apparently it was dark.
Yeah.
It has teeth. It is silky, leathery. I don't think anyone touched it, but it's translucent skin. And while regular weapons and acid didn't really work, lightning worked.
Ah, very
Melvin,
well.
please tell me you have lightning. No? Yes? No?
Can I do
Your
a history
silence
check
speaks-
on the?
If we take a
Sounds
nap,
good.
I have lightning.
Yeah.
If we take a little nap, god damn it.
Even if
Just
the
a
lightning
4-hour
is a frenzy
nap.
It's
It's
gonna be
fine.
24 or 22.
20
Sorry,
24 for history.
22.
Nice.
22
Beautiful.
for history. You have no idea what this thing is.
Oh, can I do a history check?
You've never
My
heard
history's
of a
pretty
creature
hie.
like this.
Everybody do a history
Aw,
check.
sure.
We'll all
Yeah,
see what
Roll
we
a
do.
history.
Felix.
I'm
Hold
pretty
on.
sure the
22
D-
doesn't mean.
I'm pretty
I
sure
might
the DC
save
is
the
probably
day.
up in like
21?
Aw,
Yeah, no
that's
kidding.
me.
I got 21.
Neither of you don't even know what this creature is.
What is
Alright.
it?
Oh
Well-
yeah, Joe Mama.
Well, even Brenna didn't know what it is, and she's been around for 140 years or something or other like that.
The
Yeah.
DC is
I'm
unattainable.
more.
But yeah, you're older. You're older. You don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Let's just head to Brenna and warn.
Does anybody have long
Yeah.
strider?
Really quick.
Perfect.
Can I run up to the
Where's
nearest
Longstrider?
guard or the nearest person?
Yes,
Hi. Question.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Before we go deal with what's inside the cave, we kind of go make a run back to Brenna. If you guys hear anything about the worm or maybe somebody pink-haired being anywhere around here, could you maybe like expedite that information to us? It's very important. Badge.
Certainly.
Bad jokes.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll run back over.
That's bad.
Okay, ready. Where we
You
going?
guys are heading back to Brenna?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we're heading
Yeah.
back to Brenda. Yeah.
So for the sake of brevity, you take a brisk walk that takes about
Yeah.
25, 30 minutes. You
Yep.
reach there, get there. You are let inside. There's nothing holding you back. Nalbin, as soon as you walk in, it's just nature. It is just the scent hits your nostrils. The air within just... It felt normal to Child and Lufrum. To you, it just feels warm and inviting. It's comfort.
How does it feel for me? Aren't I there?
For you, it's just like, that's a lot
I
of
sneeze.
flowers.
That's a lot of flowers.
The odd look around.
Felix is
You
fucking
bastard.
stupid.
You get stung by bees. No, I'm just kidding.
I get stung by bees.
No, I'm just kidding.
This is
You
where
do see
Felix
like
finds
there
out he's
are
allergic.
like the
Ice
odd
bees.
insects going around. Like you do kind of notice that there's
allergic to
yeah, a
bees.
Our
few- a
shield
few
is
bees
allergic to
flying around.
pollen. It's his one weakness.
They
God
found
damn it, my one
kryptonite.
weakness.
Yeah,
I'm just
pollen.
crying out of my eyes while you guys are taking care of this.
Just-
I'm just like, ah.
Anyways,
Okay. But yeah, you walk in there and Brenna's just like just mulling around over just growing daisies and lilies and roses all in one pot. As soon as you open the door, she's just like, "Oh, you're back.
Hi,
Eight-
Brenna.
More friends."
ADHD
Yes.
kicks in and is like, ooh, I want to help. And I start Druidcraft as well.
Looking over, she's like, "Oh, you're a druid as well."
Brenna, I do
Yeah.
apologize. We have some seriousness to discuss. Serious
Oh,
business.
Right, yes.
Yeah. So we believe that the how much do you know of the men in red? Have you ever heard of that before?
Oh no. This is gonna take a minute.
Nothing.
No, I not entirely.
Huh.
Don't a lot of men wear red?
speed
I mean,
run.
in
No,
Second City?
this is
Yeah, it's very
This is-
yeah, a demon or a demon of some sort. Basically, he is trying to collect pieces of his flesh in order to retake over the world. He's kind of like the embodiment
Yeah.
of reality. He's very dangerous, very bad. One of his large pieces of flesh is right in that cave of yours, probably causing the damage. That's what we need to extract. We need to extract a man's flesh out of the cave.
how he is this very, very dangerous entity, and he is not fully corporeal yet.
She starts to stumble back, and as she does, like from the ground, just erupts tree root to then make a chair that she catches her, and she's just.
He's basically a god of reality.
This is a lot, and he's not good.
He's
not a
bad,
good reality.
bad.
The thing is, thousands of years ago, somehow.
Guys. Calm.
She just
Yeah,
immediately
just
claps,
give her a
and like the
second.
flowers just all the petals in the room just begin to move to the ceiling, and they start to form a picture, and she just. And like this draconic growl just escapes, and this image of a face starts to like push down from the petals. She's like, "My Brenna, my sweet girl, how are you?"
Oh.
"Mother, your guests have arrived." And she just, as the face just.
Hi.
Hello,
"I
Vala."
see.
Bella?
I sneeze again.
Any reason for your call, my sweet girl? A lot of information. What is the man in red? And just. So something is there.
Yes.
Yes.
We believe so.
In the
It
cave.
seems history lessons are in order. Deal with it, please. House of Seven.
Yes, yeah, we're on it. We're already in it. We're all over it.
If you are able to extract it in any way, My sons will be there in the morning to pick it up.
Be warned, it's probably large. From what we heard, it was a large stone, so probably big piece of flesh.
All right. What we need, though, is more of these, if possible.
Yeah.
Because if we go in after it, there's a chance that the
man
red
in
man
red.
is following us to get that piece back himself. We want to give it to you before he can grab it from us.
She's just like, I'm not fully aware of every magical amulet. Which one is that in particular?
Sorry. Proof against detection and location can't be scryed upon.
I believe there's only one in the city here. The Bell House sells it. I looks up at the flowery, picturesque face of Vala, and just like, you just see it kind of nod for a moment. It's just like, we'll foot the bill.
That would
I
be
can have
fantastic.
it
Thank you.
arrived here as soon as possible. It's like, Mother, I think we have much to discuss. It's like, it would seem so. It's like, talk more later. Love you, bye.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your
It's like
help.
you just watch as like all the flower petals just go back to all their stems.
Don't
She-
chop it up.
On the bright side, our friend was wearing one of those, so chances of the red man following them in there are 0.
She just holds out her hand and a
Yes.
squirrel like kind of just immediately emerges like out of a bushel of flowers and just runs up to the desk and hops into her hand, and she just whispers in it and immediately just like runs off.
Ooh, squirrel. Hi. Okay.
It's like, it should be here
Squirrel.
as soon as possible. In the meantime, I don't know about the rest of you, but I could use a drink. And she immediately starts going over and don't
Opens
tell anyone
fuck.
about this, and just opens up like these wooden cabinets and pulls out a rather large bottle of a brownish clear through liquid, and she's like, just into a glass and just
That's valid.
I like her.
Yeah.
And then
Yep. Child's just awkwardly standing there, just like,
I'm just like, I like her. And I'm like, go in. I'm like, like, I want to drink too. Like,
50-year whiskey. Hits the spot all the time.
Ooh.
Nice.
oh, 50 years?
fancy stuff.
Yes, please.
I just take it and then also,
And she just immediately like hands you both glasses.
just like that friend. It's like, I'll drink if you drink.
As soon as you both just take a sip, like it is just warm down. Like it.
So warmer
It's
for
both
me.
Oh
soothing.
god, drunk before the mines.
It's both soothing, but it's just like.
Oh, my driving juice.
Don't drink and
Like
drive,
that
kids.
tastes like a 12 o'clock at midnight trip to Taco Bell.
Like, oh, like, hell yeah, that was good.
And she's just like, nope, one wasn't enough. Go. Just-
Kind of just pour in my like cup, like, you know, like, I'll take some more.
I mean, obviously this was a lot for you to take in.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions, perhaps, that we can clarify a few things for you?
I'd like to think my mother will fill me in on that one.
We will solve the problem.
yep.
We promise. We'll get it out of there. It'll be a simple
I
extraction.
would greatly appreciate
Yeah,
that.
of course. It does explain why your men had such a hard time in there. Those things are a bit to handle.
Well,
I had one
especially if
inside
you
of
don't
me
really
once.
know what you're truly up against. Let's not get into that.
Oh, well, that's fair.
No one likes to talk.
That's not a bragging point, Lou. From
Well, I had a friend. For once.
was he a friend?
For once.
Well,
For what?
I feel like we bonded. I feel like we did, honestly.
She walks back over to her bouquet
King
and she just-
asks, what's the proof on that whiskey?
Oh, it's hefty. To which I will say, Felix, roll me a Constitution since you've had a second glass.
Drunk in the mines,
God.
please.
My rolls have been great.
Oh my god! Can you just stumbling in the dark?
Oh god, I
Let's
got
go, danger!
Well, I said saving throw, not a check.
Oh,
Oh, they said Constitution.
Yeah.
Constitution
con
saving
con
throw.
saving, con
And
saving.
a little box, a little teeny
Save
box
that
to the
con.
left.
Little box to the left, to the left.
To the left, to the
And
left. Everything,
Everything
I
in
own
the
in a box to
box
the
to
left.
the left.
Sorry.
It should the box literally should say saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll say saving throws. It is
Top
directly
left.
below your strength, dex, and con checks. So it'll be that square box
Is he
right
saving
below it.
throws modifier?
No,
Yeah, saving throw modifiers, and then you'll click on the con save, which you have +5 to it. You click on that +5, and it'll
Oh,
roll.
I see it. It says con. Okay. Wait, I clicked
There
it.
you
Nothing rolled. Oh, there you go. Oh, hey, I'm a.
there
I'm
you
a
go.
hesitant.
You save.
You muscle through it. You're just like,
Good.
could be stronger. It's still
Yeah,
like
that coffee was enough.
it still like hits the back of your mouth and throat right there. You're like,
I'm sipping. And then I finish and I ask for one more.
she just. So she just kind of decides to go back to her flowers. Like, I miss when fixing the woods was the biggest problem I had.
Hmm.
I'm sorry for this unfortunate news at the time.
Do you guys have snacks here?
We have almonds, cashews, hazelnuts,
Ooh. Where do I find your
raspberries,
nuts?
blueberries, strawberries.
Have some more of
Back
your
there.
berries.
Oh, okay, okay.
Back there.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go run and find like some berries and nuts and just snack.
I'll go
You
with her,
have
or him.
plenty of berries.
But these are fresh berries, and they're dragon berries.
These
Someone,
are
like-
fresh too.
No,
Someone
I
going
want
through like
off
the worst thing
vine.
ever. Got any snacks?
It's like, I'm sorry your mom died, but you got any cake?
Who's the type of
Bye,
bunny to
Rose.
ask to see what kind of games someone has on
Actually,
their phone?
though, yeah.
It's like, yeah, can I play the games on your
And like, I'm sorry your dad
Y'all got
died.
games on your phone?
You got games on your phone?
You got any games on your phone?
So, for the sake of brevity, after about 25 minutes have passed, the doors open and a soldier runs in with a case, puts it down. It's like, the item you ordered, miss, and runs back out, and she carefully opens it and pulls out the metallic necklace with a familiar pendant on it that you and Nakia have both worn, child. She's like, who is this for?
Yes, child,
Felix.
what do you think? Felix?
Either you or Felix, because you're the one that the red man keeps seeing, but apparently the red man wanted something to do with Felix. So I think either one of you.
Felix. Because he already has his own.
It's
bigger
true.
issues.
He also has that hag thing.
That's
deal
true.
situation.
Oh my god, the hag won't
Maybe
see him.
we're
Let's
so-
piss the hag off.
yeah,
I like
so
that.
this
Piss
is-
the hag off.
we're hitting
Alright.
two birds with one stone here. Felix can get
Okay.
it.
And then just take it and put it on.
She just hands it to you. He's like, anything else before you go off to save my city?
I think we're ready.
We should probably. He needs to attune to that, so it's going to take just a little bit of time. And I guess during that time, we should maybe just have lunch before we head in. Last meal
they-
kind of thing.
Oh,
Can
last
she
meal.
help
Put
me
it
with
that
my
way.
wolf problem or no? This is above the table. Can she
Oh.
help me with my wolf problem or no?
You can ask her.
Quick
Just
second.
straight
Uh,
ask her too.
She's
I mean,
a
we already
cleric.
technically have the set.
But if we can get
druid.
remove curse now.
Not a cleric druid.
Yeah, but she could.
Yeah,
She could.
she's a cleric. Sorry, she's a druid, which typically
It's
don't.
not a druidic spell.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's what he
There we
means.
go. Yeah, that's
Um,
right.
I have the capability for it only because I am a cleric.
But you're not. You don't have it prepared, or you're not high enough level for it.
I don't have it.
It's a level
Okay,
3 spell.
or or
That's okay.
she
You're
can
not high enough level
also-
for it.
like help us get cured immediately as soon as we rescue Nog. So what's her name again?
Brenna.
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 It's like, hey Brenna, as I'm preparing for everything, I just have a question. So I unfortunately was bitten by a werewolf and I need help finding someone who could relieve me of this curse. Do you happen to know who we can find or who I can ask? Maybe when all this is done and settled.
Majority of the ones who use that would be either paladins or clerics, and unfortunately a lot of ours left. The odd warlock, wizard would be able to use that, but
Don't look at me.
I don't know too many wizards here who like to remove curses. They like to put
Yeah.
curses on.
I mean,
Okay.
we do have two clerics that I was helping out today, but they need some rest.
Yeah, I figured I'd ask anyway. I mean, this takes priority, but I figured I'd ask. So
Maybe
thanks.
your wolfy powers would come in handy.
And I just like I like just look at Lou from like if I
Side-eye.
turn,
Bombastic side.
it's like if I turn, I'm going after you first.
Rabbit
Everybody
flesh.
wants rabbit.
Anyways.
So,
So all
if
set.
you
Take
are
another
taking the
Take
what?
another shot.
So,
What?
if that is all you are doing, then yes, for an hour, you can mark that you have attuned to it. You
What's the item
get
called?
something to eat, and then
Yeah.
Proof against detection and
Yeah.
Yeah,
amulet of
and
proof against
location.
detection and location, and then you just mark it as
Amulet, yeah.
attuned. Hope you
Before
have
we go on the mine,
orders.
can we take like a 10-minute bathroom break?
Yep. If we want to take
Never.
a break right now, then
Yeah.
we will
No.
see
Is
you
this
all
above the
in
table?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes. And we're back. So, House of Seven. As you have waited the hour, you've eaten lunch. Are you setting off towards the mine?
Yep,
See.
I am at
Yes.
least.
Call it a mine.
Mine.
Lord!
How to summon an entire generation.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I wouldn't say that, but yeah.
All right, so you head towards the mine. All the soldiers that are posted there and a lot of the miners that were standing around because they can't physically work at the moment are just watching as you all start making your way towards it. Do you
Can
go
we
in?
just,
Yes?
the guard that Lufrum talked to beforehand, is there an update?
Doesn't seem to be.
Alright, cool.
Didn't
We're
seem to
going
get
in.
any message.
Alright, cool.
All right, so you guys are going inside. So I will go ahead and start this session.
Oh,
Immediately.
As if, Toom, you want to switch over to that scene. And as you will see,
Howdy.
it's a big ol' fogged up piece as
All
I see is gray.
all you see is gray.
It's big. It's hairy. And
I
it's
see.
big.
I see us at the entrance. Actually, let me.
Yes, you will have to zoom in.
re-add the audio and see what happens.
I'm just gonna say
Sorry.
technical difficulties.
Again, for
Please
Yep.
wait 1 moment while we fix the problem.
Okay,
Uno
Siri,
I feel like
relax.
Okay,
that made me
ask
think that
them
I was on an
again.
airplane or something.
I repasted the audio.
Oh, there it is.
There it
I
goes.
heard Bill again.
Whoop,
Okay.
there it is.
Sorry about that.
Whoop, there it is. Sorry.
I don't know why it's
Are
being
you looking
fussy
at
with the
mine?
audio today, but
Where's-
even the music isn't
No.
working.
All right, so I didn't do anything. Screw off, King.
okay.
Okay, I'm just waiting for everything to jump
Okay.
back forward. Okay, audio's there. Great, cool. So
Audio jump.
those of you that are forward a bit, let me just find where is my fog of war. I will begin to erase. As you are, I'm assuming you're walking forward, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you begin to see, like, as you're walking in, like, it's a little bit dark. Felix, have you lit your torch?
He said he wasn't going to.
No, cause Child was like. So
I'm
I'm
just
kind
gonna-
of like. Yeah,
I
I
can
was gonna
place
say I
like
need
a
some
hand.
guidance.
I'll place like an arm, like kind of like on, or sorry, my hand like on his elbow, and just kind of like guide in a way. You're like a little bit, just be like this way, just like gentle like pushes or pulls of like this way, that way.
So walking in,
and then I'll hold Lufrum's shoulder, have a hand on Lufrum's shoulder.
Oh,
as
I'm
well,
holding your
just like,
pocket.
"Guys,
I'm
this
holding
way."
your pocket.
So-
I've got your
Yeah.
legs.
Oh, you're holding my
there-
pocket right in front. Yeah.
there is what looks like tracks, what looks like for mining carts going in.
Yeah.
So it is kind of every now and then having to just carefully walk. Lufrum, unfortunately, as you're walking, your foot gets caught and you kind of trip forward, head right into Child's waist, and just.
Lovely.
Could ride my
Oh.
That's
shoulder.
the-
My
Sorry.
ass alone. Right now is not the time.
It's bad footing.
You could
Are
ride
you
my
sure?
shoulder.
Aren't rabbits' feet lucky?
Well,
The
We
cutout.
So are you guys continuing forward, or what would you like to do at this current time?
I'm with Child.
Honestly, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
it's up to you guys. Like literally,
we can't see.
I'm
We can't see.
Lufrum, you could ride my shoulder. You know that.
It
right?
is because you are
I'm
still
good.
close to the entrance. Like, there's a lot of light going in, so it's still dimly lit. But you do see, like, as it goes in, there are, for both you, Child, and Nalbin, like, there does look like there are torch sconces on the wall to be placeholders.
Ooh.
But they are obviously unlit at this current time.
I don't particularly want to let them because I get the feeling that we're going to draw attention to ourselves.
Yeah.
Lufrum, I do actually really recommend that you hop on Albin's shoulders just for the sake of...
Well, to be honest with you, he's in the front, and it tends to be lately, whenever someone's in the front, they get the brunt of whatever's coming. I'd rather
All right,
not
how
be.
about... Okay, then myself and Felix, we can go in the front.
Realistically speaking, we need to stay tight, especially in this particular.
We're
situation.
all in the front in this case. Doesn't matter. We're all in the front.
So, House of 7,
Look
what
at
are you doing?
Yes,
I'm
Mom.
just gonna start moving forward.
You're gonna start moving
Yeah.
forward, so as you're going...
Yeah,
Single file,
I'm,
guys.
Track.
Single file.
I'm moving with them, and I'm dragging Felix with me. And
So I
Lufrum
will
is either...
say, as you
I'm staying where
moving
I'm at. I
forward,
feel safe.
roll perception check for me, Nalbin.
Blah 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 blah.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Ooh.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The hips don't lie.
I was
I don't know
thinking world.
shit.
Okay.
8.
8. You see not much around you, but just the walls. They look very much like they've been hacked at and picked at. Nothing really stands out. Nothing really gleams. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Yeah. How much
Right,
else to do?
so keep
I
making
don't
your
see
way.
why not. I don't see.
As
Make my
you
way.
are making forward, you do notice that there is a mining cart, and then
Yep.
there are some broken tracks. Like, not really quite sure what could have broken them, but as you're looking a little bit forward, the tracks don't seem to go forward as if maybe they were trying to build the tracks going in further, and then something stopped it.
Can I look in the mining cart?
You're gonna look inside of it?
Yeah.
So roll perception with disadvantage, please.
Oh, can't get lower than a
I'll-
nat
I'll-
1, but I'll try.
Since
I'll
you
try.
can't see nothing.
Oh yeah, I can't see
Can I
shit.
look?
You, those with dark vision can look. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so-
those yeah.
Yeah, I will
Perception.
take a peek as well.
Can I pull a daredevil and just feel my
Line.
surroundings?
22.
9.
22. It looks like there's
I'm
some
changing my
glimmering
die.
rock. It looks like there's some glimmering rock. Ones that look a little bit red, look a little goldish in color, a little copperish, a little bit of green. It looks, for your mind, child, looks pretty expensive for some of those minerals.
I want to pick up one of them, maybe two of them.
You're gonna
And
pick
just
them
be
up.
like, yeah.
Yeah, so they are
and-
about like that sizable,
Ooh.
like that big. So, just like big hunks of rock. There is still chunks surrounding it, so it's just like, okay,
Yeah, I'm just
they
gonna
still have to be
pick up.
properly refined.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up like two of them and
Alright.
stick them in the deep recesses of my pockets.
All right.
Yeah, be
So
like.
you
"Lufrum,
picked up a
don't
very
touch."
sizable hunk of
Don't touch.
emerald
okay,
and
I'm-
possible ruby stone.
Ooh.
If you want to
So
jot that down for your notes.
ruby and emerald.
You can put it in the bag of holding.
The bag of holding, the holder for all.
I would.
Boy.
Dill would. Child is a rogue.
Yeah.
It's like shiny, shiny.
Enough
mine.
said.
Okay.
Shiny
I want
mine.
to also take one. As,
Right.
Yeah.
So reaching inside, you
I
grab
guess
what
Felix
looks
ain't getting
like a
shit,
more blue. Well, it's kind of hard to tell the color because again, it is kind of gray. But you do pocket one, and I will say it's a pretty sizable bluish sapphire stone.
Can I just like fidget around and pocket one random one and roll to see?
Sure, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Ooh.
Okay.
You're gonna get a rock.
It's like I.
Yeah.
I know, I'm gonna get
A
something
lump of
fucking
coal.
stupid.
Oh.
Oh god, 51.
Oh.
You get a piece of coal. Flint and steel.
You pick up a probably about 6-inch in diameter size stone of copper.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's so good.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Okay, okay. You know how
Again,
many
this-
coffee I can buy with this?
As it was said, was that this mine is also used to help build armaments, weapons, and various other needs for war.
There's a lot-
Are you
lots of-
proceeding?
Yes.
Yes.
Proceeding.
variety of different things in this mine.
All right.
We yearn for the
There's
money.
that. So I will say, with your passive perception, Nalbin, walking forward, you do see that the path starts to deviate a little bit to the left, but still kind of goes down forward as you are able to see. Hold on, because you can see dark vision up to 60 feet.
Indubitably.
Indubitably, sir. So you do see it begins to deviate a little bit up to about that range.
Okay. Let's just keep moving forward. Nothing necessarily happening. We are. There is a turn up ahead, though.
I love how you guys are each just like dragging your. Felix got left behind.
Felix got left behind.
Yeah,
with
It's
it.
fine.
Where are you?
Where are you guys?
No, I'm dragging him with me. You're with me.
So
Okay.
Can we look to see where the majority of the tracks are, or maybe some
There is no more
worm-like?
if you're wanting to see, so there are no more mine cart tracks.
No. I mean like tracks of like
All right, so roll me
you
a
know
survival.
Nakia and Mother,
Oh yeah.
Roll me
possibly,
survival.
or
Yeah.
Yeah,
go
run
I
back.
will say though, like now since both you with dark vision are standing, like you see a tunnel that looks like it's been caved in.
Oh.
15.
15. You don't see like footprint tracks because
Fuck
the ground
off.
is pretty uneven.
Okay.
It's still loose dirt in some areas, but you do notice that part of the ground looks like it's almost been indented, maybe from something stabbing the ground.
Stabbing?
Like spider stab.
Stabbity steep stab.
Possibly.
All right. Well, we can't go left. That's a cave in. So continuing this way, guys.
All right. So, start walking towards a wall.
Start walking
Sorry.
You
towards
do
the wall.
notice that it begins to get a little bit
Felix,
thin as you're
I'm
going
gonna
forward.
drag you with me.
I was like, I was waiting for it.
Every
Like,
time you step forward, I'm like, what is 60 feet? How far can you see?
I know. 5, 10. We could count the squares.
I got
Not
the
my five.
ruler out. I got the ruler out. You do see that as you are just carefully watching. I'm going to ask you to roll a perception of where you are and how things are starting to angle
All
around
of us,
Nalbin.
or
What
Nalbin,
can we
since he is at
see?
front.
Yep.
Literally.
He's
I mean,
got
if
the
anyone
best
would like to roll
anyways.
perception to here, I will allow you to roll
My
that.
rolls today. What the
Oh.
fuck? 12.
I will roll just for the sake
I
of
mean-
my hitters.
I'll roll for
12,
my
you can
ears.
see far enough ahead that looks like maybe there's
14.
another turn coming up.
What do I
But you're
hear with
also just
17?
so distracted, like Nakia's in here, her mom's possibly in here. Your sole focus right now is you need to get to wherever she is in this possible mine. That is what draws your focus as you're able to see that. For those of you that are listening, very quiet. The odd of dripping of water, of just eerie sounds of maybe possible bats fluttering around in here. Other than that, seems really quiet.
I'm gonna change my cloak to just pure black because I just realized I'm wearing a raincoat. So I'm just gonna change that to a pure black cloak just in case something happens. I can blend.
Not gonna lie, looking at the stream and just seeing how everything gets revealed for your guys' perspective is freaking awesome. I love
Right?
this. After you
No,
guys
that's
make
really
it the entire way through, I'll clear up all this.
Ooh.
But are you proceeding, House
Yeah.
of Seven?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How far abouts are you proceeding? But
Yeah.
We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep
I'm
going.
just gonna. I'm following Alvin.
Felix!
Dragging Felix with me.
So, to about here, you notice that seems to be another way going down, and that starts to curve. You see, what is about 60 feet from your. Oh, that's about right there. See about right there. I will say, up ahead of you about, because I actually have the ruler, I can measure this out. About 100 feet in front of you, it looks like there's some dim light of just odd area.
Honestly, I want to say let's go towards what we can see currently.
I would say that too. I think I see something up ahead.
I can't see anything, so it's really kind of up
Whatever
to you
you got-
guys.
I say.
Yep. Just come with me. Hold my pocket.
Now Lufrum's getting left behind.
Ah, look for me.
So,
Oh,
Child, get
What?
your ass. Or sorry, Felix, get your ass.
I'm
Yeah,
trying.
talk to
but
yourself like
There we
that.
go.
so
Got it,
walking
got
in here, there's
Split
a little
that
bit of
party.
a dimmer light.
No, okay.
Is what looks like quite a few chairs, quite a few tables, a couple of cabinets and shelves in here, but it looks like a really wide open area where maybe the miners came to rest.
Jake's
Take a bit of a
really
load
trying to
off.
get us to split. No.
I would never.
Should we look around for
split the
clues or hints
party.
if any sign of Nokia or them had stopped here?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Comments? Split them up. Split them up.
Can I?
We're not
No, I
splitting
don't
up.
love that.
Reese's Puff.
Since there's
Two of
light
us are
here,
blind.
would I roll an investigation at disadvantage or still?
For
Just like-
perception, anything that requires sight for you would be rolled at disadvantage.
I'm
If you
gonna-
allow for a straight roll if you're trying to listen.
I'm gonna investigate the area to see if I can find any sign of Nokia or anything like that.
I will say, because it is also dim light, you're not rolling with a disadvantage in this area because it looks like some of the torches are still going, but they
Yeah,
look also
23.
close to dying.
Okay, wait, I gotta.
I
23,
got
it
20.
Oops, sorry.
looks like
Uh,
what was left around here was a lot of food and dishes. A lot of it seems to be molded over. It does seem like there's a lot more footprint tracks around here.
Hmm.
I'll
I
also
rolled
say,
a
like, as you're
21.
investigating,
Oh,
you start to
wait.
hear a...
Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
gross.
I
Can-
accidentally rolled perception, but I got really high.
21. 21. Looking
21.
around, it just seems like there was a lot of food spread around here. A lot of things. And look like there's a lot of footprints milling about to show that this was very much a common area used for the miners for either just to rest and eat some food and then get back to work.
Yeah.
So that's whereabouts all you are.
Yep.
I rolled perception to see if I picked up that sound.
The sound
Yeah.
sounds really close as... What's your AC?
Huh. 22.
With shield
You
out?
have, you have your shield out?
I have just a shield out. Yeah, no sword.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Just
just.
say pull it out. Pull the shield out right now.
That would be metagaming if you said that and then you did it.
Yeah. I know.
No,
I know.
Just checking something.
Sorry.
Sorry.
As
Shining like a melody.
you were
Right.
listening, child, with your perception, you watch. Because, wait, which way are you facing exactly in this room?
I would be facing.
If you want to
the
draw on it.
tables. Where's my
If you press a D, it'll allow you to draw. So you're
facing that way.
perfect. As you watch as
So I have Felix
Something-
in my sights.
Hey, yo.
comes out. You don't see it, Felix, until it's right on you, and you just feel these mandibles bite into you as it rolled a
Son of a bitch.
23
Ooh.
to hit.
Oh.
And you're gonna take. I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's good.
Venom.
As this
Oh my god. I got a
giant
13.
blue and white spider materialized out of nowhere, and you take 10 points of piercing damage. And what was your con save? You succeeded
13.
on the con.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, wow. Miracle.
However, I believe you take half damage on the
Oh.
save.
Which is how much?
That will be 15 points of poison damage.
So 25.
Reduced to 7.
Oh.
But yeah, this
Yeah,
giant
there.
spider materializes out of nowhere, bites you. You feel this poison try to eat at you, and you just strengthen through it. And Child is the only one that currently watches this happen as Nalbin, which way were you facing?
I was looking towards the dark area of the
The
room.
dark area? So I will go ahead and erase that. So you are looking about and you see it.
Since I'm the only one who sees this, can my first instinct be to evil eye the spider?
Yep. And I will say, as you're going to do that, we're going to roll for initiative. If anyone would like to call out for combat, otherwise it is just Child and Felix that have noticed this giant spider.
Yeah.
I'm so
nothing.
sick of things biting me.
I'm just gonna go spider and evil eye it if I can.
I got an 18.
Hey,
Oh, I haven't even rolled yet.
Good roll, child.
I
Oh my god.
don't like that. I don't like that.
I know what it is.
Oh.
So that was your. I will say, like, the evil eye was the surprise on your side.
Yeah,
So that. It's a what to save? Charisma?
14 charisma right now. Yeah.
It rolled a total of 16.
Dang.
Ah, you suck. Okay.
Alright, so. Go ahead and roll for that.
Fine.
Ah, you suck.
Get wrecked.
Sucketh.
Biggest.
Yeah, and I yelled out spider, so
Do you think it visible when I say biggest dickest
There is a spider.
spider?
Oh, yes, a spy.
Spider. Ein Spinner auf Deutsch.
Alright. And.
How many initiatives are you rolling out of curiosity? Because that took a hot minute. Is my problem.
Well, I also cocked on the first roll.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So, Rexus, I will say that you did hear her call out, like, Spider actually tried to do this, and then if you want to go ahead and roll initiative as well.
Roger Dodger. 17.
Alright.
Plus 1, 18.
that's better.
Alright. So, which one of you has the higher dex between Felix and Nalbin?
Probably him.
My dexterity is just plus
It wa-
1.
Now, what's the number
it'd be
underneath
it'd be
it?
the number
Oh,
underneath.
12.
Oh, we're the same.
Mine's a 20, I think. 'cause
Rollies, roll another d20, and whoever gets the higher number goes first.
I add the +3 because of my feet, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay, so 20
I got
is
a
mine.
7.
Wow, I got an 8. It was on 20 and then it rolled to 8. Wow.
Just
Oh.
1 point difference.
Right.
God.
I hate it when it does
That's
that.
hilarious. Alright, so then it will go Felix,
No Pam.
Nalbin. And then Child at the bottom.
Poor child.
Shut up.
Poor
up.
child.
I mean,
I don't need your pity.
Alright, so
Fine.
in this
I
dimly lit
am a woman.
area,
I
Blue
am a
from-
woman.
you are up first as she has called out Spider, and you follow where she's looking, and dimly lit is this massive blue and white spider just his
Alright.
mandibles just moving.
I'm gonna firebolt it.
Alright.
Yeah. Just right off
Do
the
it up.
bat, see what we can do. Nat 20!
Let's freaking go! Alright, so that'd be double.
Nice!
double that damage.
Beautiful,
that
beautiful,
damage.
beautiful.
Immediately get a double the damage. I love that.
And that's gonna
Yeah.
be 14!
Oh wow.
14.
That's double. That's gonna be fun.
And then
Alright.
It's gonna be 28 right off it.
Wait, no, because it's a 7 and a 2.
no, it auto doubles.
No.
It auto
It- it-
doubles. It's 14. It's
Oh,
just
it
14.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does
because
on.
if you do
yeah.
it through D&D
Oh,
Beyond,
right.
like, it just automatically rolls 4 die, because
Yeah.
it's 2d10 regular, and then because you,
40, 10, yeah.
it rolled 4.
Roger.
And that's
What else are you gonna do?
I'm gonna.
Because that was your action.
Seeing that. Well, actually, no, I'll do that next round. I'm just gonna go 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna take a few steps back near Nalbin because I know he's the other one with dark vision. It'll give me distance between the two, so I can rely on his side as well. So I'm
Okay.
gonna stay there.
That's your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Now it is Big Ol' Spider 2's turn, as it just drawed quite a bit of blood out of you. took this massive firebolt to the face, and then it just, and then disappears as it just, this ethereal like energy just, as it is
Damn.
gone, and it's gonna move.
God.
I'm feeling safe.
I'm feeling very unsafe.
My Devil
that's
Sight doesn't play an effect, does it?
Nope.
Damn.
Because it is not encased in magical darkness. That's going to be the end of its turn. Felix, you're up. As you took a bite out of a spider that suddenly materialized, got hit with flame, and then it dematerialized right in front of you.
Okay,
Oh, what is... Oh, perfect. Just want to give that one a try.
Can I?
I used the strategy once with an invisible bitch. Maybe it'll throwing my my thing of oil in front of where I think it went, which is like right, just to scatter it around.
You have another flask?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Just to see like how far you throw it. So I will say that would be your action.
21.
21. You just chuck it, and it just right in front of one of those cabinets, and then it just falls to the ground. Oil just pouring out of it.
Damn. Worth a shot.
Damn.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? You still have your bonus action
Heal?
I
Heal?
saw, yeah.
and your
Can
movement.
you heal?
I mean,
Heal.
okay.
Wait,
I
was
feel like
that
this-
was it a poisonous bite?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was poison. Except Felix would be the only one that knows that.
Yeah.
Unless you get
Would
bitten
potion
next.
even do anything for me?
I mean, it'll heal you. A health potion will heal you.
Okay, then. Yeah, I'm gonna use a potion.
Alright. So, bonus action, take a health potion. So, if you're using the regular one, I believe it is 2d4. If you're using just a simple one.
The one I'm using is Potion of Healing Greater.
Oh, greater
great.
healing.
Okay, so that'd be 4d4 plus 4.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll 4d4.
A D4?
Yeah.
4 of them.
So you can select that four of them, and then roll, and then you would add 4. So just roll 3 more of those.
Oh, there's a lot of
2.
math. Okay, 5.
5.
You can click D4.
Yeah, you can click on multiple.
This is a so much better way to do
I
it.
can't?
You leave him
5,
alone.
6.
I can't?
You can.
Yeah, you can. If you click on the dice, like you can just up it.
But you only need one more.
You only needed one more.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the 3 from that. So 2, 5, 6, 9 plus 4. So you get 13 health points back.
Alright.
So you got a pretty decent chunk back. So that's good.
That's good.
Yep.
All right. So you still have movement.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move here next
Beautiful.
to child. Yeah, and yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And that's the
wait.
end of your turn.
Yeah, that's all I could do. Okay.
Have you drawn your sword? Is
No.
my question.
No, I haven't. Because that would be an
So you-
action, right?
Well, so drawing weapon is a free action.
Oh.
Oh, then yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pulling out the dominant and putting my sword.
And then
away.
you're
Then my shield.
Shield?
okay.
You're putting the shield
Um,
away. I'm putting it on. Okay.
All right. So then Nalbin, you're up.
Well, I need to hit it.
So
Yeah,
Primal
yeah.
Savagery has kind of been there the entire
Oh,
time. So,
yeah.
But I don't know where it is at this point in time. So I'm going to first pull out Lantern of Revealing and light it
All right.
as my action.
All right.
And then I'm going to take it and put it close to where Felix is, because the entire room outside of where that opening is a full 60 feet, and it has a 30-foot reach.
Okay. So 30 foot. So let me do.
Make it blue.
Make it blue.
Make it rain. Make it
Make it
rain.
pink.
Make it rain. Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Aurora
alright.
reference.
So
Does it
you
reveal?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Son
It
of
was a
bitch.
good action though.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna set it down just in case.
I'm like, here you go.
As a bonus action, I'm going to. Where is it? I'm going to healing word at first level
All right.
on Felix.
Nice. Get him
Okay.
all back to health.
Oh, this music fits so much for a creepy spider.
You
attack.
get 9. You're back to full health.
Yes!
9
Let's go.
health.
Nice.
Get that tank
Oh.
up. All right. Is
Yeah.
that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. So, Lufrum,
Me.
Are you
as your
skipping me?
standard, you watched Nalbin run up and
Fuck you, Nalbin, come back.
and
You're skipping
Nope.
me? What?
nope,
You're after. You're low.
you're at the
yeah.
bottom.
Yeah, this is Spider
As
1.
This other spider comes out of
The other one
nowhere
was Spider 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
and goes to attack you, and that is going to be an 18 to hit.
Damn.
Would you believe me if I said it wasn't squishy?
You know.
It's-
I also need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
okay.
It's not like I knew the spider was gonna be there.
Oh no!
I mean, no one's also rolled a history check to see what this kind of spider is.
Okay, well,
Fuck off.
It's
Thank
not like
you
we
for
would know.
translating that, Felix.
I mean, I'm trying to think, like, have any of you encountered something like this before? Like, it's not...
None of us have been to the Underdark.
I think
Yeah.
I remember if I did. Saw a giant fuck you
Is
spider.
this actually a resident of the Underdark? Hold on, let me check to see, like, if it's...
If my memory serves me correctly, I
Child
believe it
doesn't
is.
go into mines very often.
Doesn't say on here. Let me check, really double check that.
Everything I know is a lie.
piercing damage,
Yeah,
you
thanks.
take
Right?
5 points of piercing damage, and then
That's
poison
not what I'm worried
'cause
about.
you did fail. You take 13 points of piercing, poison. Luckily, it doesn't reduce you to 0 HP, so you're fine on that.
Yeah, no.
But you just... So... Yeah. Now I'm like, I had this...
And I can't use invisible
Okay.
to escape. Shit.
Well,
Hold on, let me just check. Like, where does this... Oh, it doesn't exist strictly in the Underdark, I'll say
Oh.
that much, for this creature, so it is a possibility.
feature.
Featuring the creature.
Featuring the
I will
creature.
say, like, as it bites into you and you just feel this burning go in from where it's bit, like its mandibles lash right down onto your shoulders, right in the joints, and you just feel this pulsing in you,
Shit.
and it
Maybe
stays
it's
right
like, hey,
there.
that's not epic.
Actually, it moved. So, it is then going to... Actually, it's going to stay right there. You took a pretty big hit. Next up.
Another spider.
Oh my god.
Child, you're never gonna get a turn.
And it's going to
Yeah, no.
attack you, Nalvin.
Fuck.
But they have the same hair color and
That was a
combination.
freaking 6.
Yes! Get wrecked.
You just
Damn.
place the lantern, it comes up, and you just like are able to move fast enough that the mandible is just...
I like the thing you just smacked it away. And you're like, no, stop.
Bad.
with the lantern. Stop that.
Stop.
Alright.
the snake.
Quit that.
Now, child, you're
Yeah,
up
those
with
snake video,
Lufrum
quit that.
following.
Oh,
So,
lovely.
child, what would
Okay.
you like to do on your turn?
I'm going to actually come up to this table, flip it on its side.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
Where's I
Cover.
need the
Okay.
small one. Okay, wait, yeah. So it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I need a different color.
Half cover,
where's-
gotcha.
There we go. Yeah, so it's like up like this.
Alright.
Okay, here we go.
Perfect. We love
So then
that.
I'm gonna like. So the legs are propping it up, so it's flipped on its side, and I'm kind of
Alright.
gonna crouch behind it, and I'm going to bonus action evil eye, big spider number 1, or sorry, big spider number 3.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. So that was a 13.
Yay! Okay, he's evil eyed, and I'm gonna whip my dagger at him.
You're gonna whip it.
Whip it.
Whip it out.
And
So there's about
13 to hit.
5 feet away. 13. That just hits.
Oh.
Meets a beats
All right.
it.
Okay. Give me a second. I gotta do the math on this again because. Okay.
Math, the biggest
Right, 'kay.
enemy of Dungeons and Dragons players.
Okay, that's
God,
5,
I'm a
and
YouTuber.
then I
I don't
need
do math.
5, 2, 3. So 5 plus 11, that is 16 damage.
Dang.
Whoa.
That's
King
it.
over here spoiling stuff.
Huh? King, you shut your mouth. Whatever you're saying right now, you shush. Okay, that was 16 points of damage. All right.
Yeah.
Some good hits, guys. Some good hits. Is that all you're doing?
That's because I did my bonus action, did movement. That's all, and I'm crouched behind the table
All right.
as cover. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. That's all I can do.
All right. So back to the top of the round with Lufrum.
If I move, they get an attack of opportunity, right?
They might.
Correct.
Okay, let's
Nice.
just avoid that then. I'm gonna use Rabbit Hop, so they're not allowed to get an attack of opportunity. And
Let's go.
I'm gonna hop.
I will say the ceiling is about
I
maybe
can't-
35 feet high.
I can't grab me. Oh, thank
Move,
you.
yeah,
ahead.
move it up.
I can't grab me.
I'm gonna just jump this way,
Relatable.
10 feet. I'm gonna jump over
You can
here.
join me.
Yeah.
You can join me under the stair.
Under
It's
the
just like
too.
a little.
Just jumping
behind
you
over
good.
here.
Don't worry, they
Yeah.
won't be able to see you.
The spider just. Because again, this is a large spider, so it's about 10 feet wide, so it's just.
And I'm gonna use another firebolt on it because he's being mean. On Big Spider 1.
Okay.
He bit me.
He's being a meme.
I'm not gonna do that actually because I fucking missed it.
You just. The poison goes through your body, and you're trying to. You. The flame just goes belly and just against the back wall.
I'm just gonna huddle up into like a fetal position next to Child and just really hugger my cloak around me. You got this, right? That'll be my turn.
Hey, at least. Not a lot of places for Lufrum to run and hide.
Unfortunately, I could just leave. I did consider just running down the hallway and hoping there was nothing scarier down there.
As big ol' spider number 2
No,
is gonna
shit.
go and move to do another attack on you, Felix.
Shit.
I rolled my
Spider
die and then I
number
hit another die like a pool ball out of my tray.
Oh, nice.
Ah,
I don't know how that happened. That is a 17 to hit.
oh, I got my AC is 19.
All right, so that.
Ooh.
So now, like, you have just 3 of these large blue and white spiders all around you, and that is going to be the end of its turn. As it's now Felix with Nalbin following.
Okay, I'm hitting spider number 2 with the fucking dominant.
All right, roll to see if you hit.
Fucking better. Are you fucking kidding me?
Just misses, but that was your first attack, so you can roll to see if you hit for a second.
You got
Remember,
it.
You got 2 attacks.
Finally.
Oh,
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Damn. That'll do.
That'll do,
That'll do,
donkey.
donkey.
That'll do.
11.
11. 7 points of
Slice a leg
damage.
off.
And
And
it failed its saving throw, so it...
Ooh.
Because
Oh,
it's how far
throwing
back?
Throwing
how
it back.
far?
Alright, let me see.
Make it hit the wall.
20
It's 15
feet,
feet. Or 20 feet, sorry.
Yeah, so yeah, I want to knock it against the wall.
5.
Yeah.
That's
And
gonna take
because... Oh yeah, it is. Because it can't go the full 20 feet, it only went
Yeah.
like 10, so it takes an extra 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and it don't
Nice.
look that good. It don't look that
Yes.
good. Is that the end of your turn?
Hold on, I want to use one of...
I'm gonna say above table also because this is your guys' first dungeon. Action, economy, and resource management is important.
Yes.
Yep.
Don't blow all your spell slots.
No,
I
I
have
know
used
that.
like
Shut!
0 of them.
Okay, yeah.
I'm saying
all
it
of my,
for the newbies.
I've used
I have
Oh
two
my.
spell
none.
slots.
I've used
I'm saving
none.
them.
all
Yeah.
of my really effective shit is like once per long rest. So yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
gonna stop.
And I'm
that.
gonna say above table, you cannot long rest inside a dungeon for obvious
Yeah.
What? Why not?
Have you not
reasons.
seen
Creating
dungeon?
echo and noise.
Things know we're here.
Have you not
Yeah.
seen the dungeon
Ow.
eating anime?
Delicious in dungeon, beautiful anime,
Yeah.
love it.
Love
It is
it.
very dangerous to rest in a dungeon. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
I love how you guys are all like back to back, just like looking at all these.
Just huddling.
Actually, yeah, we are back. It's
We
great. I
kinda
love
are.
it.
That's fantastic. I love. That's the end of your turn, Felix. Nalbin, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to do my action of I'm gonna claw the shit out of Big Spider 3
All right.
with Primal Savagery.
Love
Big
that.
side. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Do that.
Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck.
It's gonna be 14
Don't
because I
miss the
have
toilet.
That'll do.
Yep.
Nice.
That'll do, pig.
Nice. I
I
can't
really
see what
hope
it
the
is.
music isn't super loud. So 5, and that's +1 from the raps too, right? 'Cause
Correct.
of-
So
yeah,
6.
so 6. And that's on Big Spider 3.
Correct.
All right.
And then I'm going to no, because that's for an action. I'm also going to face step. No, I'm not. I'm not going to face step, but I am going to kind of move over towards this one. And can I take a bonus action to flip the table in front of the spider?
Yeah. It's just a quick like
Yeah.
claw, face step, flip.
Nice.
Let's go ahead and do that. Draw in.
I love how you guys are trying to block it in. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Stay there.
Stay there. Stay there. All right.
Cool.
That's the end of your
That's
turn? All right.
Yep.
So now it is Big Spider. I keep on almost saying what they are.
Don't you
Big
want to
Spider
take your
one.
reaction?
Huh?
My reaction. Did you hit it?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I zoned out.
Rat. Oh, no, I've been running. Hit it, dang it! Hit it!
Reaction. Curse of the Abyss. So I'm just going to. Yep. Hit it
This is like, come on!
with 12 damage
Ooh.
for necrotic
Alright.
necrotic damage.
That's
So it's-
on Big Spider 3.
Yeah.
So it's
The
taking
one I've
acid
evil-eyed.
And
So you just. What does that look like exactly?
One more reaction.
Like, I don't think we've actually discussed, like, what does this action look like? Because it's not Hellish Rebuke.
No,
It's just
it
all done
doesn't.
through the Evil Eye, correct?
It's a curse of debilitated. So I'm gonna kind of just like look at it, point a finger, and in my mind it's like the skin is kind of gets like shriveled for a second, and if it dies, it stays shriveled, and if it lives, then like it'll like recover, maybe. Depending
Oh, yeah,
on...
no, it dies. It shrivels up
Okay,
and just,
so
like,
it just
falls.
shrivels,
Nice.
There we
down.
go.
and it looks like
do I
necrotic.
get the soul as my
There
reaction?
is no soul in this creature.
It's a spider.
It's a
Spiders have
monstrosity.
there
This
are
particular
spiders
one.
with souls.
Not
Okay,
this one.
okay.
I know. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like more so ones that be more connected to Lolth probably are. I don't. Which I think there are specific spiders for that mainly have communication. So I think more sentience. But this one, yeah, it's got no sentience. It's just fed by base instinct, to which you kind of walked in, and it's hungry.
Cool.
All right.
So
Is that the now it's Big Spider 1's. If it's going to 5, 10,
Yeah.
move forward to you, Lufrum, and just try to take a bite at you. That is going to be a 10.
Great, I'm safe for once. We're good.
And moved 10 feet, and it's going to.
Right.
That's okay. We got another one to focus on.
All right. And that is going to be the end of its turn. And Child, you're up.
Alright. Oh, that's not what I want.
Child, you're up with Lufrum
Yeah.
following.
Okay.
All right, since that one just disappeared, I'm going to bonus action conjure my blade back in my hand, and then evil
you-
eye big spider number 2.
Oh, you have to re-evil. I was wondering if you could just move it like you could with like.
yeah,
some of the
no,
other
I
ones.
have to redo it.
Yeah,
That is going to be a
100
failure.
Hunter's
Okay,
always the
so
only one
he-
that has the ability to just hop from one to one.
Yeah.
Evil eyed.
Yeah, actually. Because I don't know how many other buff spells or debuff things you can do from, like, as a bonus action, move it around, so.
There are others. It's just that the ones that are more prominently known is Hunter's Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Since I used 2 bonus actions, that's all I can do. But I now have my weapon in my hand.
That's good.
Alright.
Back.
So you're not going to move? You're gonna stay put?
No, I like staying crouched behind my table as
Oh,
half
we feel
coverage.
safe.
All right, so Lufrum, you're up.
I'm gonna firebolt it.
Unless actually, wait. Can I change my mind? Sorry.
No?
I'm gonna just sprint over to this table and then flip it on its side. So this table
Get a good flank on
now
it.
is like this. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm gonna crouch behind that one.
All right.
There we go. So that's where that table looks. There we go. So I've evil-eyed that one. I'm just gonna and crouch behind that one, and I'm ready. Yeah.
All right. So now, Lufrum, you're up.
Building on that idea, building on that, I'm gonna go
Building on
behind this table.
So have your back to open air.
No, the other monster's gone. I feel safe. I'm gonna go behind this table, and I'm just gonna.
That's what you think. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God, I'm gonna firebolt
Didn't the
him.
other one just go into the ethereal?
Yeah, we don't know where he is though.
Yeah.
He could have gone
Went
forward.
into the ether.
That's what I mean. You're having your back to open air, and it could just
No,
plop
no,
right
he's not gonna
behind
go
you.
by his dead brethren. He's shriveled. That's scary. It's so safe. What do you mean?
Oh yeah,
That's 18?
intelligence-wise, this is
18?
great.
The logic.
You're on Big
is
Spider
not
2?
there.
Yeah,
Are 2 spiders dead or just
You're
missing?
attacking Big
Just
Spider
one-
2, the
just
one
one.
you've seen?
yeah.
Yeah,
Just one is dead.
That'll hit.
What are you doing?
Attacking Big Spider 2. 13.
And it hit. Okay.
All right, so you all just watch as Lufrum just poof, and the bolt of fire just hits, and it just falls down dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can
Yeah.
use the reaction. Oh, you killed it.
It's
Never
dead.
mind.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
it's dead. Dead.
No
Yeah.
reaction for you.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Sorry,
All right,
John.
so Felix, you're up. If Lufrum, if you're
Great.
just gonna stay there.
I feel great. I think this is a good choice.
Okay.
Can I use perception to listen?
Oh,
Yeah.
with
To
some
try to
dark
listen for
sitters?
them?
Yep.
Pat her. Let's get at her.
Wow, I can't hear shit.
Good job.
It's just crackling of fire, just the gushing of oozing blood out of giant spider carcasses. You can't quite pinpoint anything else. Is that all you wanted to do, or what else would you like to do in your turn?
I am
Oh, excuse me.
shooting my
You're
bow
excused.
here.
Where? Right there?
This way, yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Worth a shot,
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine how cool it's gonna be if I hit though.
right?
Crazy, that's a 12. Even
Right,
if I
yeah.
even
It just bounces off the wall and cracks.
damn it.
Is that the end of your turn?
Westy. Yeah.
All right. Nalbin, you're up.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yes, you may. We're just sitting
Can't tell
here
what
waiting.
that is. 15.
15. What are you exactly trying to gather at this current time for Arcana?
Considering that it's able to blip into one space to another, I'm looking for any potential rifts that it's able to move or conjure up in its surrounding.
So with the 15, I'll say like the biggest splotch of ethereal-like Arcana energy is coming from the spider that died around in this area. You can't quite pinpoint where the remaining one is, or where it might show up.
Okay. That's a bit kind of sacky.
There's a spell that lets you see ethereal-like stuff, but I'm not sure what
I
spell
don't think I
level that
have
is.
it.
Mm-mm.
No, I think it's more mainly like a wizard spell or
Yeah.
sorcerer. I had to look up the wording too for the lantern revealing. I'm like, oh, it doesn't actually do that. Never mind.
Yeah, it only if they're invisible.
Yeah.
No one.
That's why it was
hears the
a
word.
potential chance.
Yeah.
For
Actually,
me.
this is a spell for bards, sorcerers,
Listen.
wizards, artificer, oath of the watchers, twilight domain, inquisition domain, and the many.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
not
because I can
me.
step
The-
into like the ethereal plane for a bit, and once I'm high enough level.
Well, the spell is see invisibility, and it's level 2.
Mm. Oh, do I have seen this?
Then again, this is where like going into dungeons, you never really know what you're going to expect.
Nope, I'm
You
wasting
never
any more
know.
Oh, I can do
Not
that.
wasting more spells.
Wow. Look at me. I didn't even.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
All right,
All
like,
right, Owen Wilson.
Lightning McQueen. Yeah, I was about to say.
Wow. Ka-chow. Is that the end of your turn, Albin?
Uh,
I don't think this one's actually taking damage either. This one's, I think,
No.
it's just been A-okay.
Yeah.
nope.
You guys did hard focus the other two and took them down pretty quickly. But
Yep.
are you staying put?
I helped.
I'm going
You
to
did. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the lantern of healing, blow it out, and put it back in my.
All right, as
Interesting.
that bright light, as the space was quite bright around you, and then to dim the dark halls, just.
Ah!
Oh, wait, stream freezing. Everything good?
BRB screen.
Oh,
I gotta fix something.
It's back.
BRB
Little bit
screen
of a
really
lag.
quick. I need to fix something.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's black.
We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Quick 1 minute break.
Great text, so I think so.
We're on.
We're back?
We're
All right.
back.
So,
All right.
Nalbin, that was the end of your turn?
Unfortunately, yeah.
The
Oh,
joys
wait,
of having enemies that...
I will primal savage.
I hate
just
enemies
as,
that are
as
invisible.
just in case.
I will say, because of like everything you did of like the 2 checks and the snuffing out, I would say that would have been both your like action and bonus action to do all that.
Okay.
So,
Fuck it.
so now,
Yeah.
go back to Big Spider. So it's
Behind
going
me.
to
You son of a
reveal.
Called it! I told
Yeah.
you!
Well, if I die, I die. It was
Wow.
worth it. I had a strategy that
What's your HP
failed.
at?
I should have
I
aimed
wouldn't
at
worry
Lufra.
about it. I wouldn't worry about it. I am doing so fine. I am doing great, actually. I don't worry about me.
Does a
I
19
should've-
hit?
It does. It does. And I'm so brave.
I hate when he asks obvious
I
questions.
know, right?
You know,
Huh, what do you? Huh,
I'm
it's your
actually
turn.
too
I
healthy.
can't see shit. Can't look at shit.
Are you, though?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm actually good.
I need you to also roll a Constitution saving throw once more.
Yes.
I actually
you
have
dead?
stage 4.
9.
Stage 4 cancer.
That is going to be a 6 for the piercing damage.
Okay.
And you're not going to believe this. I rolled 4 1s on the die. So you take 4 points of poison damage.
I am so,
So 10.
fine.
10 damage.
I was like, come on, it's 4 die. It could never happen. What the fudge?
I am so
All right.
good.
So that is the end of Big Spider 1's turn. Now we have Child, you're up.
I'm going to evil eye.
Alright, so it's going to go ahead and roll. That is a 7.
All right, beautiful. Yep. And then I'm going to throw my dagger at it.
Yas, roll that. To see if you hit first.
13.
That just hits.
Should, yep. Beautiful. That's 7 on that. And 1, 2, 3, 7 plus 10 plus 13. That is 20 points of damage.
Dead.
Oh, it's not been taken. It hasn't taken a hit. It's been perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That is a large chunk of its health just gone. Though. That's a big
From
hit.
a single dagger.
It's a
You
big,
just like throw
powerful
it, and it
dagger.
goes right into one of the eyes, and it's just
Yeah.
as its legs try to readjust itself. All right,
we
is
go.
that the end of your turn?
Yeah. I like
All right,
myself
so-
way back there.
Back to the top of the round with Lufrum and then Felix following.
Firebolt. I feel like that's the move here.
Because you are right up close to it, you will be rolling at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Because that is a ranged spell.
Well, then I can do something else. I'm just
Anything
gonna.
with range, bows, or anything. Is
I'm
always
gonna
at
pull out my
disadvantage, right
whip,
close.
and I'm gonna whip that son of a bitch.
All right, roll to see if you hit. Wait, are you using the roaring whip?
Yes.
All right, just making sure. So I'm trying to remember if there was anything attached
Hit,
to whip,
just hit
that
me.
whip, and I'm pretty sure.
13.
Just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay! Smack.
This magic. So you smack the whip for 5 damage, and as you do, it just whoosh, as this magic whip releases a thunderous burst of sound from when it snapped that can damage faraway targets with its ferocity. When you take the attack action while holding this whip, you can use it to attack a target that's up to 5 feet outside your normal reach. With the whip, on a hit, the weapon's damage die changes to a d6 and deals thunder damage instead of slashing damage. Hit or miss, it emits the sound of roaring lion audible out to 100 feet. So, in this chamber, it just...
Now everything knows where we're at.
You're welcome.
Is it just
you
going
know?
down the tunnels?
It's like a
It
doorbell.
doesn't cause a cave-in or anything like that?
No.
That's good.
No.
PTSD from our other campaign.
It's not completely unstable in here. Like, there are the odd pillars that have been built up to help brace them as well, so... No. You're fine. But all of your ears are like, that was loud. That was really loud.
Yeah.
Lufrum for you especially, because you just right close was
Yeah.
like, okay, took a second, but is that the rest of your turn, or what else are you doing?
They'll kill it before it can hurt me. I'm fine. I'm gonna stay right where I am. I'm good. I'll be fine. I have so much faith in my group. I'm fine.
All right, so Felix, you're up with Nalbin following.
You shouldn't have trusted me. Alright. I'm going to Spider 1, smacking the shit out of it.
All right,
Smack, smack.
roll to see for those
With the
hits.
pointy end of the sword, please.
You better be
Biggity
praying for
smack.
me, Lufrum. Okay.
Ooh.
That'll hit.
Her prayers worked. His 13.
How do you want to do this?
Oh.
It's dead.
Okay. I want to swing at its legs and cut them off, and then cut the other legs off, and then one big stab at the head.
You all just watch as it's just shing shing, and it's just it like is hanging in the air, just cartoonish for one moment, and then it's just pinned down to the ground. Just
Damn.
as the last big old blue-white spider dies.
Oh, Bun's here.
They fucking bit me.
Who's here?
Bun's here. Bunnies.
Bunny!
Oh, bunny.
Bun,
Oh, Bunny, you just missed the spiders.
Oh, it's
I have
unfortunate.
to bring them back.
We killed them all already.
I'm gonna try to get a tusk out of the big spider. I'm gonna try to get the spider's tusk.
Roll a
Fang.
medicine check.
Fang.
It would be a fang, yeah, mandible fang.
I
whatever you want.
will also do the same.
Hey,
I will go to this one as well. And do I know that they're poisonous spiders?
Roll a history check. See if you
And I just say out loud, it fucking poisoned me.
I mean, yeah,
13.
you could say that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
13.
If you.
I got.
No, then you're able to, like, it takes a good minute and then just
I got one.
able to get it. With that 8, you're pulling, but you managed to, like, pull the body just like not quite strong enough to rip it out.
Can I
strategically.
firebolt it off?
Go ahead and roll an attack with advantage.
Could
Sure,
I
sure.
use?
I mean, I would say
like
because
an-
it's down, it's an auto hit, so you just and the mandible just from burned away flesh.
I
just-
got a 20.
Could I use like one of like an empty potion bottle from like my healing potion bottle, or whatever,
No,
to collect a
thank
vial
you.
of
From Bum.
poison?
Yeah, I will.
Or-
Yeah, because it's right there. Like you're just able to get a nice dollop of it in that bottle, and just it's this almost a little sparkly bluish liquid,
Ooh.
Okay, good.
almost resembling the skin tone of it.
Yeah. On the other
music
fang,
pause, what the heck?
on the other fang, could I also get a vial of the venom?
Yeah, it's easy enough that you just get enough of it in there, and it's the same bluey, translucent substance.
Can I attach the
So,
fang
I'm
to my necklace?
Yep.
That's a big fang.
That's pretty sizable. It's probably about like that long. 'Cause
I'll
of
put it
how
on the
big
back.
spider is.
That'll be the back jewelry.
It's the weight. It's like you put on.
I have like 5 fangs on the front. I've got so many teeth on there. It'll counterbalance, hopefully. Hopefully.
The whole.
Bun, get
go
in
along
here.
With the whole plague tale. Yeah, you put the babies to rest.
Yeah, get in here.
We don't know where you are
Alright.
in this mine, but you're somewhere.
Where is she?
Would this be counted as like basic poison? Something like
This.
that?
Because you're not quite sure, like, you know it's poison, but you're not quite sure. You would have to.
Oh, wait, can I
most
come over?
likely
Did
take
I
it to a
see
monster
child?
salvager.
Can I go over?
Well,
and
I'm just wondering, like, for the
Child.
sake of putting it in my inventory.
Child! Just saying, I do have identify. I could tell you probably what it is.
Well, it's not like It's not like
Oh,
a magic,
it's not
magic
magical.
item for that.
Oh.
No,
It's
yeah.
a poison, but you're not really kind of sure. You might have to take it to, a monster hunter or a monster salvager to kind
Do I
of.
need to be like cured type of thing? Another thing to cure, or is it like drink milk and I'll?
Okay,
It's
well
just an
then-
immediate poison that. It's like okay.
Okay, then I'm just gonna add vial, and then
Because I will say, none of you got reduced to 0 hit points, so there's no added effects from you.
No brain damage. Gotcha.
I'm also gonna cantrip healing word everybody
All right.
while we're in this no time, so I can everyone back to full health, essentially.
All right.
Nice.
So I
That's
will
it.
say that probably takes about 25 minutes of just like constantly doing it, and it's just.
Yeah.
But sure enough, yeah. Managed to get everyone back up.
Yep.
Boop.
The area is still dimly lit. You've thrown over some tables, but you've cleared out this area you feel. Which now, like, kind of noticing, you look up at the ceiling and there is just webbing all along it.
Cool.
want to light that on fire? Anybody?
Oh, I got it!
Me?
Firebolt!
No. Tinderbox.
Starts get it's a little smoky.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were actually coughing.
Yeah.
All right,
It's a little
let's-
smoky
okay.
in here.
I'm moving on over this way.
I'm grabbing
Yeah,
child
As
and
it is
following.
still an enclosed mine.
I'm blind.
Yeah, well, light it on fire and then walk away.
Maybe I
Yeah.
shouldn't have you wasted my oil.
It is pretty bright in this room as the webbing is beginning to just ignite.
Cool. Anyways,
You guys are heading that way.
going down, down,
Down.
down.
Oh, don't
Wrong.
add darkness.
Wrong.
Don't make us dark.
Nothing got taken. You are just
Fine.
seeing more and more.
Fun, get in
Looks like as you're getting further in, it looks like you're seeing more tools of hammers, pickaxes, various other devices that look like they're almost nails to be hammered in, and then just to drive away more of the stone to uncover. No, I'm not going to give any of you explosives if that's what you were hoping for.
I'll
Nope.
make my own explosives.
As you're
And
going further
I feel like
down,
Felix needs all he can get.
this
Felix,
is a
get up
bit
here.
of a
You're lost.
wider
I
area.
can make my own Molotov cocktail. Thank you very
You
much.
just see a lot more of
Teach me.
dripping walls. Some of it looks a little bit wet in certain spots.
There you go.
I will say, Nalbin, roll me a investigation check.
Roger, Dodger.
Roger, Dodger.
Roger, Roger.
Roger. Yeah.
It's not good. 11.
11.
Gil's so cool.
Daisy's not super low on this. You do see, like, on the wall, it looks like it kind of stands out with the gray of your dark vision. That looks like there's spots of red it has to be red because it's a little bit darker against the stone wall.
Okay.
And closer, kind of like getting close up to it, it would be about here, where it looks like it's blood.
Oh, great.
That's not cash money.
No. That is...
How
So
fresh
obvious
is
signs
that?
of struggle. It is very dried at this point.
Okay, King. He's telling me to breathe fire by spitting up the alcohol from earlier.
Just like, give me a moment.
All right.
Are
we're
you
just gonna
continuing
move
on?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Oh God.
God damn.
That's not what I expected.
Not
All right.
what I expected.
So you see going up there, it
I'm
again.
being taken. I'm
No! It starts looking like it's a little tight up front.
Oh yeah.
Like the hallway starts to
Oh fuck.
No.
yeah.
shrink.
Narrow. Jinx.
This ain't.
She's getting tight.
Hey yo.
You all take
There you
30 points of psychic damage. Just kidding.
No.
Hey! I
It
mean,
must
my
be-
soul
it
hurt a little
must
bit
be
when he
good
said that, but
because-
hey!
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
It
no.
must be good because if we're going brain dead, damn.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
No.
So I will say, like, as you get to about there, it looks like along the floor, it looks.
Squishy.
It does. Yeah, it looks tarish, as if maybe they struck something and like oil or whatever has just painted the walls and the floor.
Squishy! No, I'm just kidding.
Should I use a
Are you all
fireball?
going
I
proceeding
could
forward?
ignite it. It'd make it light.
And then we die.
And
Maybe a fireball in a
Then
little
you
narrow
abandon it.
area.
Fireball. I don't know what happened
If
in
I-
House 7. They all walked
Can
into the
I-
mine that day.
can I touch the wall just to like rub him, just to like see what it is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's both do an investigation.
Yeah, I'll say roll that.
Can I touch the wall too?
Dirty
Oh, no, you're good.
20. Once it decides to load.
I can't see.
So 11 and
Sorry, 19. Sorry, 19.
okay, so
8.
19 and 8. As you touch it, Nalbin's just like it's like kind of sticking your fingers up. It's like that's weird. Child, as you go and like you begin to like try to pull it up to put it between your fingers, and then you watch as the entire floor just moves to strike you. What's your AC?
Those three.
14.
She consumed it by the goo. Oh, is it the goo from the
By the
forest?
goo.
Goo.
The
Goo
goo.
consumer.
As I'm just gonna reveal it.
Gungaga.
Gooner consumer.
Black,
Black
pudding.
pudding.
Oh, I hate
Okay.
that.
As,
I've only heard of this entity once.
so that's an
History check?
18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
You don't. What type of armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing smoldering something. Smoldering studded leather.
Okay, and that's magical.
So I'm smoking. I'm smoking hot.
All right, because it's magical.
Oh yeah, slightly.
It does not take a penalty.
Oh,
Because of what?
Because it's magical armor, it doesn't take a -1 penalty.
oh.
Because black pudding. I'm just gonna
It-
say this. In addition, non-magical armor worn by the target is partly dissolved and takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to the AC it offers. The
Ooh.
armor is destroyed if the penalty reduces its AC to 10. So because
did
you're
I
wearing
destroy my
magical
armor?
armor, it just.
Oh.
But it hits
Oh,
you with
okay.
a 18.
Yeah, that hits.
And you're going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. You're gonna go
Like
back
that.
into combat.
Oh my.
Right?
And then you're going to take an additional.
Additional. Oh no.
Don't.
How much HP do you have?
Oh
28?
no.
Crazy.
Well,
No, because I already took 7.
You take 23 points of acid damage.
23.
God damn.
As it just watch as this pseudopod like oozy tendrils just reach out and smack against child and just start to like the blob just all over her body and start burning her away with acid.
Are you standing?
How much?
Child screams in pain, just like, ah! Like, can't. Yeah, that hurt. That really hurt.
So, change places then.
So now,
Thing is,
once
if
roll initiative, everybody.
yeah, okay.
Is Child even alive?
Oh, I'm
Wow,
alive.
that was
This makes sense that I rolled low though. Again.
I got 18 with my
Well-
+3.
Hold on, I'm looking for what would be.
Oh, I like that. That's jazzy.
All right. I get to use an ooze.
Spicy.
It rolled low.
Spicier.
Oh my god! It has a negative to initiative. Freaking oozes suck.
Yeah, you wanted
Alright.
it.
I mean, what better place to put an ooze than a narrow hallway that you can only walk through it?
Yeah.
Because black puddings only react to when you interact with them.
So I interacted.
Both of you
I-
did.
Yeah.
But she like was trying to like rub it against fingers. You were just like patting it, trying to be like, what is this?
Good boy.
Yeah.
So, Lufrum, you're up first.
That's always good.
So, it's gonna
Let's,
go
let's
Lufrum,
give us some individual squares
Felix.
for a second. Here we go. Sorry,
Nalbin.
I rolled a
Child,
6.
and then the black pudding.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Dungeons, baby!
Free XP.
Alright, so first up, Lufrum. With
EXP and
Felix.
acid birds.
I'm gonna
I cast
Eldritch
Stop Being
Blast
Mean to
him
Me.
twice. I'm gonna give him 2 beams
Oh.
of blast.
Alright.
We're kind
Can
of.
I?
So anyway, I started blasting.
Actually, before Lufrum does that, can I do a reaction? Because I just took damage.
Oh.
I'll allow it.
All right, I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke.
Alright. I mean, it did
That-
take damage, so I'd allow that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that, and so it just has to make a Dex 14. Oh, like, I'm gonna point and be like,
It has negative dex.
It has a negative 3 to it, dude! Are you kidding me?
perfect,
Roll
beautiful,
a 7!
beautiful. Then he takes full damage for this, so he hit. I'm gonna scream, and
Oh, I
within
know-
my scream, I'm
I
just
know
gonna
the
go into
Perfect
you.
spell for this.
and it's
thing.
gonna engulf into flame for a brief second and take 20 damage of
I like
fire.
how you. I like how you whispered "fuck you."
No, but no, I'm
No.
screaming it. I'm
Yeah.
screaming
No,
it.
She can't scream that
have-
out. Her roommates would come in and be like, what's the matter? What's the problem?
I have the perfect spell
Normal
for
deal
this.
hours.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have the perfect crossbow with fire on it.
No, for the dex.
Oh,
So it takes 20 damage of fire damage.
You really just cut it down
Alright.
for us, man. It cut you down, you cut it down.
Really.
all
Now
right.
take your movement and get.
Well, it's not my turn, so
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah,
reaction.
that was just a
Yeah.
reaction for her being hit.
I know.
so.
Yeah. Does,
we're all like trying to rush to help Child, and then you just see that reaction, and we're just like, "Oh,
Wait, where'd it go? Where'd my
And
picture
she
go?
killed it. It's done.
You
we're just like she
freaking
don't need
whiz.
saving."
No, okay,
Yeah.
so here's the thing, because this is the new edition's picture. The other edition looks like that, of where it's actually
Ew.
engulfing a monster.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Because they can
Mm.
enter your space.
Yeah. See, I just okay. Never mind.
All right.
Continue. So, what does it? What does it
that will
look?
be-
What does the fire do to it
It just
for
hits
that
and
brief
it-
second?
and then it just like settles as it's just like across the walls, like it's trying to push its entire body up onto the walls to try to move to engulf you all.
Okay.
Right, who's turn?
All right, Lufrum, you're up.
All right,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eldritch
it's
Blast
Felix
time.
following.
2 beams.
All right.
1 beam.
Roll your hits.
17.
Miko Miko.
That'll hit.
And then should I roll to hit again or just roll damage now?
Your choice.
I'll do the second one. I'll roll to hit. Just to see what happens. Oh, 23.
I will say, I will say right now, it's armor class. If you guys miss, I'm gonna cry. Like this is probably the lowest armor class I've ever seen for any.
Well, considering that we're using digital dice, there's a high chance we're going to.
Yeah, if you roll like a natural one. All right, so both attacks hit. So
all right.
Challenge accepted.
First one is a 7. Second one is a 6.
13
All right, so
damage.
13. Good hit.
Let's just cut him down, man. Let's just
You
get him
guys are
out of our
starting
way.
off strong. Like you guys might kill it before it gets anywhere.
Yeah, I mean we're doing pretty good.
I'm okay with that.
But people are
I'm
using
okay with
spells
that.
pretty.
Yeah.
It's like I'm cool with that, honestly.
Yeah, no. I'm,
It almost one shot her. She's got 1 HP.
no, I've got 5.
Even
Well,
better.
yeah, you're down.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just kidding.
You can make
All
it
right.
to your turn, I hope.
So Lou, from you staying put.
Actually, I'm gonna take
Run away.
2 steps back because I can't see very far, so I don't want to get too far away from the group. But I'm gonna take a couple steps back.
Okay. All right. So now we have Felix.
I'm just going up because I hear the screaming, and I'm shooting my
Justifiable.
one of my firebolt crossbow rounds at it.
Step back for.
I will say because you are walking right up to it, it will be at disadvantage.
Well, I got an 8.
All right. Well, then never mind. Actually, no. Roll
Well, I got
again.
a 7.
That still hits.
Wow,
still hits.
shocking.
The 7 just hits.
Meets and beats.
9.
Alright, 7 AC, 9 damage.
And you're using fire, so you gotta also do a
Oh
D4.
my god.
AC. Lowest
Thing
AC
sucks.
I've ever seen.
Because you're using a fire area, you gotta do a D4 for fire damage.
Oh, I do?
I think for that one I put a D6, wasn't it? If you look on the fire bolt.
I agree with D6.
I'm
Because
pretty
you rolled
sure
a
I put On
1.
that wall, it was D6.
No. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure on the bolt I said that it rolls a D6.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it is a D6.
Nice.
Okay.
Roll it.
I
Why
was just
did I
going
get a
off.
1 again?
I
4.
was just going off of base fire damage. So
I thought I'm pretty sure base fire is just a standard D6.
it's
Fire
D4.
is based.
All right, so that is another 13 points of damage.
Nice.
You guys thinking that my sword would do anything?
I mean, it might squish into it. He might just steal it from you, man. It'll go into his body. He's squishy.
That's why I don't want to use my sword.
He'll just consume it.
Is that the end of your turn?
Well, I can attack again, right?
Yeah, you can. So you just
Oh, God. Oh, okay. 6.
Nope.
that'll miss.
16.
That'll miss. Unfortunately.
Wow. Yeah, I did say challenge accepted. All right.
Oh.
All right, so is that the end of your
A for effort.
Yes.
Okay. So now, Nelvin, you're up with child following.
I'm going to use Mortiferous Pulse. Summon a bolt of negative energy to stimulate the transmit. Blah 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 blah. It's Dex 14 saving for you.
Oh, you jerks. Oh, you jerks. I rolled a 15 with the -3, so it's a 12.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You
It's
expected
dodging
ooze to be like,
nothing.
no.
All right, let's do some 3d8 necrotic on a fail.
Oh my
Let's go.
Oh,
Oh,
poor
yes.
ooze
Necrotic
just
looks like
wanted
on pudding.
food.
12.
12. All right. He's still standing, but it's just like shaking from hit after hit.
The child will take it out.
All right, child, you're up.
I'm not done.
What are you doing now?
Wow.
You
Fuck
guys are
me,
just bombarding it. It's like, God, just let him get up, let him get up.
No.
No.
All right, what else are you doing? No,
Wow.
You guys are
Apparently,
just bullying this
screw
thing.
me in my turn.
I'm just like, man, it's damage after damage after damage. It's like, oh my God, you're killing him.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
You're killing
all
it, my boy. No, no.
All right,
my
that was
boy.
your action. What are you doing for your bonus, and are you moving?
I'm healing
Mother
wording my good partner here.
Please.
Please,
Please.
can I have some
You
more?
ain't get much. Sorry.
You get
You're
5. You're
five.
back to 10.
5. 5 is still beautiful.
Oh god, this is
And
fantastic.
I'm
Okay.
gonna push past and get up closer.
Yeah. Yeah, be my human shield. Okay.
Fuck.
Is it
I get
my
a break?
turn?
Yes, now it is your turn.
That was your turn, child.
Alright, I'm going to bonus action Armor of Agathis on myself.
Oh,
Alright.
good.
So that gives me
Unless it
5
dies
temp.
before-
Yeah, but if anything, this lasts for 1 hour. So if anything hits me, they take cold damage.
Ooh.
So I'm also kind of covered in like a frosty sheen.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast it with 2 beams. So, and I'm kind of going to go over Nalbin's shoulders, or like one on either side of Nalbin. Yeah, just, yeah. So gonna cast that twice. The first one is 17
That'll hit.
Yep.
for 8 damage.
Okay.
Let's see if the first one kills it.
It's still alive.
Damn.
All right. The second beam comes in for an 8,
Just barely.
which hits it for
it's
11
7.
damage.
Oh my god.
7 is its AC.
Yeah. So just a quick little just arms on either side of Nelvin.
You look the funniest
Is
encounter.
it dead?
No, it's barely holding on. Alright, so now
Alright,
But just go
that-
down.
Black
with
Pudding's
it.
turn.
that is
Are you
my-
moving? Are you moving?
I would move.
I'm gonna take a step back after that, but not
Mhm.
far.
Look, you guys got it.
Yeah, I'm just like
Right, so now-
I'm covered in like acidic, so like my skin is burnt, but I'm also in a frosty sheen, so the frost feels very nice on my acidic burns. But it's not healing. It's like putting an ice pack.
So it's going to attempt to use a pseudopod as like it's gonna lash out at you for a natural 20
Me?
at
Me or Nalbin?
Nalbin.
Oh.
Okay.
So double the damage.
As soon as he heard it wasn't you, bro said, "Okay."
I feel like
Yeah.
it's unfair to, but at the same time, never mind. You
Why
should
is it
use.
unfair?
Wait, you stepped
should
in my
use the-
place.
No, in terms of we have to use digital, he does not.
Oh,
How's
he's the
that-
DM.
Yeah, he's the DM.
Don't care.
I think that's fair.
I think it's fair.
I think. Yeah.
Wow.
Alright.
Sorry,
Uh,
you've been immediately
Sorry.
outvoted.
I'm like, sorry.
Take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Are you wearing non-magical armor?
I don't believe I'm.
Yeah, they're smoking
yeah,
and
it's
they're
just scale
frosting
mail.
devil. They're
It's
doing
skill
both.
mail, so you take a -1 penalty to the AC.
Okay. So my AC is now 14 for the time being.
Okay, yeah. No.
So
So
I
it's
take
4 points of bludgeoning. Then for acid.
Ooh.
Ugh. You take 15 points of acid.
Reaction. I'm going to use. Never mind, because apparently I'm dumb and I took it off. I was going to absorb elements, but apparently not.
Okay. Alright, so that is going to.
So you said how much?
It was 15
Okay.
of acid on top
Yep.
of the 4 points of bludgeoning, and it's just slowly trying to move under you, and that will be its turn. So Lufrum, you're up.
Alright, so considering we're all in danger, I'm gonna actually use one of my real spell slot spells. Gonna pull out one of those handy dandies. And I'm gonna use Aid on me, Child, and Nalbin, because I know Felix's shield and his AC is a lot higher than ours. So choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit
Maybe.
point maximum and current hit points increase by 10 for the duration. The duration is 8 hours. So you can increase your hit points by 10 and also increase yourself by 10.
I'm just gonna play that.
Is it like temp? Like
Yeah.
I say it's temporary
temporary
health,
hit
yeah.
points 10.
Target's hit point
Alright,
maximum.
so that-
Your hit point maximum. Not 10. Yeah, your hit point maximum. And your current hit
Yeah.
points. So I don't think
Yeah,
they're 10.
it'll-
yeah,
it'll
but
do
it
it for
only
you.
lasts for 8
It's-
hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Are they
10
temp?
Just
Okay.
put 10 in the temp, and it will automatically do it for
Yeah.
both.
Okay.
And I already have 5 4. So now I've got 15 temporary health points.
So
You
that
have
should
more.
help a bit.
I gave you 5 earlier, remember?
Which you got to 10.
No, you healed
Armor
me
of
for 5, I
Agathis.
thought.
Yeah.
You were at 5. Healed you for 5. You
Yes.
Armor
have
of
10.
Agathis added
Now you should
5.
have
No,
Now
she
you should have
used her
20
armor.
health.
Her armor, yeah.
Yeah, my armor is temporary
Yeah.
health. So it'll hit the temporary before it reaches my 10. Those are 2 separate things.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
So, Lufrum, what else are you doing?
That's a great question. I think everything. I have confidence in my team. I don't think I want to get in there because I feel like I'm gonna be more of a hindrance. At this point, I feel like I'd be more of a hindrance than a help. So I'm gonna stay where I'm at because I can't use any other spells to actually hurt it at the moment, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
All right. So now we have Felix with Nalvin following up.
Okay. Well,
Smack it.
I'm.
Give it old smacky smack.
Yeah, I was literally gonna smack it
No.
with my sword.
Putting away your crossbow and taking out your sword?
Yeah.
All right. Roll to see if you hit.
Oh wow. 26.
26.
Nice.
I think that hits.
Quick question. Is your sword slashing damage?
Oh no.
This is
I don't know.
that was a natural 20, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is a slashing. Yeah, it's a
That is-
natural
that
20.
is-
You don't have to roll damage because as you slash, doesn't do anything as it just.
Wow. Of course, the
as
one
it
time I
is
roll, I get a 20. Huh?
immune.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
boy.
Well, I guess that's what I get. Okay.
But the good news is it's 2 weakened health to split up into 2 new, entirely black puddings.
Oh.
Oh,
You
so
lowered
I
its
could have
health so
fucked
much.
this. So I would have fucked this if I had done it earlier. Okay.
That's where it was like, you got so close, it's like, oh no.
The more you know.
No.
Oh, now I know. Okay. Then when I see that doesn't work, can I pull out my crossbow again? Be like, fuck that.
I would say that you would have to do that on your next turn.
Damn.
All right, that's fine. Well, what about?
Punch
Oh
it.
yeah, actually, I don't know. I was
just
gonna
give
say
it-
punch it, but no.
I mean, you
If
could use
wait-
your... No, you don't have your shield out. So, like, the
No.
only way you'd be able to
I
do
don't-
is if you, like, dropped your sword and then just punched.
I don't suggest touching this
Pommel?
stuff.
Wait, can you pommel
Yeah, I'm not
things?
gonna.
Like, can you do that in
It
D&D where you hit it with
burns.
that? So if
Yeah,
you-
no, I'm not. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I mean, if usually, like, how to reverse the damage is if you say, like, I want to non-fatally hit it, then he would turn the blade from the sharp end to the blunt end and then just smack. Which would then,
Oh.
in turn, do bludgeoning.
Okay. I was just curious.
So, I mean, you could, if you wanted to, rule of cool, like, turn your blade from the sharp end to be like, I'm just going to whack you. Like, using it as a great club if you want.
Okay, then yeah, I'll want to do that.
Just give it a smacky
Okay,
smack.
then do I just roll damage again or what?
No, just see to roll see if you hit.
Spank the
Oh,
angry
yeah, I meant-
Jello.
Wow, I got a 1. I got a 1.
But you made it
be-
7.
You beat. You got
So-
But I
seven.
got
That's
a
a natural
7.
Yeah.
one, unfortunately, still. So.
Yeah.
It's still a natural 1.
You're
I
just
was
like trying to
thinking
turn
a
it, it's
natural
like-
1 and a natural
And
20.
the worst part is I'm right there too.
You're fine though. Like he just like tries to hit it at the
Oh.
wall, and it just moves at the right time. Just. Well, unfortunately, you miss. So
This is
then,
awful.
is that gonna be the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. So now we move on to Nalbin with child following.
I'm going to Sacred Flame. It
Yeah.
is a dex saving.
Huge. Freaking 6.
All right, let's go. That's gonna be 2d8 radiant.
Nice.
That's gonna be a 5.
It is just barely holding on. It is just barely holding on.
This thing, man. This thing.
And let's go with.
And I
We'll always love you. I don't want to use that same spell again because then I'm losing spell slot. I'm gonna do an unarmed. No, I don't know. Don't know. I'm gonna back off
All right.
just a tiny bit. There we go.
All right. As you're just like out of it. All right, Child, you're up.
Eldritch Blast, just again.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. So first one is a 11. That
That'll
hits.
hit.
This thing better die.
For 7 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Here we go.
So just and the cackling energy just hits it dead center, and just kind of want it to like engulf and I don't know, like a wispy, purpley, flamish, whatever, and like make it rattle, and then just let it simmer.
And it just like starts sizzling as it begins to just get soaked up into the ground.
No soul.
Actually, because they are the offspring of a demon lord.
Oh yeah,
there
I
is
got
some
soul.
kind of.
Oh.
If you want to use the reaction.
Yep, give me that soul, baby.
It feels weird. It's just like you take it in. It's just like you're used to just taking them in, and it's like, oh, that's nothing. It's like hugging your body, just like as you intake this entity.
Yeah.
It's strange, but you have done your second encounter in this mine.
Level up. I'm kidding.
Oh boy.
After a slime, that'd be kind of funny.
I'm just gonna kind of go up to Nalm and be like, "Do you? A
Yeah.
lot of burns here. Do you have something that can help? This hurt a lot."
Can we do a short rest for an hour?
For an hour?
Yeah.
I would allow that.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to heal up. Like I'm assuming I'm covered in like acidic burns.
Well,
I think,
they're-
that
very
also
much
means
sizzling.
my armor goes away if it's up for an hour.
Well, they're talking over there, and they're talking about doing a long rest. Can I reach down and like, can I taste the sludge, please?
I'm just in amazement too.
Can I
You
please
want to
taste the
what?
sludge?
You wanna taste the sludge?
I would like to taste the sludge while they're.
I'm gonna let that happen. I'm too burnt up.
You can taste it. It's
Okay.
it's
So-
like tasting battery acid, and you take
Like
2 points of acid damage
That's
inside
fair.
your mouth.
Yeah.
That's fair. Oh, just specifically
Yeah, I was
inside my
like,
mouth.
you did this to yourself.
You put it
Yeah.
directly in your mouth, which just started touching the more
So-
tender bits of your flesh.
Why
So
would you do that?
I'm still not very used to D&D Beyond's way of doing this. It's showing hit die with 3 boxes for both cleric and druid. What is?
So that's like you click on how many die you want to use for a short rest to heal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I get 6. Cool.
Well, you each get
The thing
6,
is-
but
Well,
like
wait,
so
actually,
when you
before we do the short rest, I want to do Song of Rest as well, so they can get back.
Don't
there's
use
only-
up all your spells.
It's not a
no,
spell.
it's an ability. It's an ability.
I haven't used.
Oh, okay.
I only used one spell so
Okay.
far. I'm saving them.
Okay,
Is-
just making
am-
sure.
For the short rest thing though, you can only use up to 6 of those per long rest. So
Yeah.
if we do another short rest, you can't use all 6
Yeah,
again.
I know.
So that's where
Yeah,
it's like
okay.
you wanna be mindful of that as well. So
We're
this is
taking
also
the
your guys'
short rest?
first dungeon. So,
So-
Okay, we're
Um,
taking a short rest. You said,
and-
so then I'm also
Yeah.
gonna heal up a little bit.
Well, you get 1d6 hit points back from me, but do I roll
I
that?
get
yes.
Okay,
10.
that's 1. Wow, that's the second time I've rolled 1.
Do I have to roll 2d8s for this. Sorry. See how much health I get back. 6 health. That's nice.
So 7 with that 1 that I totally helped with, man. That's so helpful.
and then that
You get one
Um,
boost of strength. from
That's
Lutheran.
1.
the 10 temporary points. How long did that last?
8 hours, so it's still working.
Okay.
So you'd still have that.
So
And
we're
then-
getting the 10. I'm getting 10 from my short rest, 6 from Lufrum, correct?
1.
from me.
Because she rolled 1 for her 1d6.
Are you giving one to everybody?
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
gets
the
1.
Song of Rest goes to everybody.
All right. Cool. Just under half health, I'd say.
So I'm
Not
back
bad.
to max. Woohoo!
I'm not saying nothing, King. I'm not saying anything, King. You never know. So you guys are just short resting in this hallway?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just find a spot lean against the rocky wall, cave wall.
Me after cardio. Just
Yeah.
give me a moment.
Little breather.
I don't know. Any chance I could get just like a healing cantrip?
Yeah.
So just a little extra something.
Yeah.
You don't need to spend a spell slot on me. Just a cantrip. Great.
The crazy part is, I for flavor, can we alter earlier? Because actually, I
I would
misread
say-
in dyslexia. I
I
have
mean-
holy word, not healing word.
Oh.
I mean, all of our spells. I don't think that
I
would
don't
make
think he-
sense. Because that's a short
healing
rest.
word healing word is a first level.
So for spells, like, you don't get any spell slots back unless you're a warlock for a short rest. Warlocks get
Yeah.
their spell slots back for a short rest.
Correct.
That's why there's the meme of, like, when they use their spell slots, like, okay, I need a nap.
Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I would have to spend a spell slot. For healing
Oh, you
word.
don't have a. Okay, you don't have a cantrip.
No, there's no
Then-
healing word is not a cantrip. I dyslexia'd.
Any
All good.
extra potions, anybody?
None.
Let me double check.
Let me check.
I got 3. Here we go. Have one.
Oh, beautiful.
But can I question?
Just,
Does aid stack?
2d4 plus.
No. So a lot of times, like, buffs don't really stack all that
Okay,
much.
just wanted to double check because I can use it again.
Wait, what the hell?
It's not a concentration. Well, you can choose up to 3 creatures within range. So.
I already have it on them. I just
You're
didn't know
not-
if I could add an extra 10 hit
Yeah.
points and like stack it. I wasn't sure because it didn't say anything about it, so I wasn't sure.
When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, target's hit points increases by an additional 5 for each slot.
Or 10 if I upscale it.
Yeah.
You are gonna
So
get.
if you cast that
Uh,
at 3rd, then you'll get.
You're
10.
gonna get 7.
Wait, if I'm drinking the potion, don't I roll it?
I mean, what does Swift say?
Yeah.
What?
If he's
I
gonna
used up
give
my-
me a potion, does he roll or do I roll? Since he's giving it to me and I'm drinking
Since
it.
he's handing ownership over, I would say you would roll it, child.
Okay,
Okay.
clearing that.
What do I roll for? Like, what potion is
2d4
it?
plus 2.
It's just a basic healing potion, I believe.
Yep.
It's
is what he's giving you.
2d plus 4.
No,
7.
2d4 plus 2.
Plus-
Yeah, so 7 plus 2, that's 9.
Nice.
9. You get 9 points of health back.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
Did I roll it wrong?
No, you did it. You did it right.
I heard you say plus 4, so that's why I was.
Oh, sorry, no,
double-checking.
sorry. It was 3 plus 4 because that I rolled a
Yeah.
3 and a 4,
Okay, so
and then
double-
plus
Math.
the 2. Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
So you get 9 health back.
so you
Alright,
heard
so
correct. Yeah.
So after about an hour, like, seems like nothing's coming down that hallway. So
Good.
Maybe we just stay here permanently.
Check right
Maybe we just don't leave.
No.
It's nice here.
Nakia's in
we-
here still somewhere.
We have things to do.
And I'm sure she's having a lovely time. Us, on the other hand.
Better than us, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean,
Ah.
she's with her mom, so we can only hope.
It's kind of like poking at some of the burns. Ugh. Okay. Does not feel
Oh.
nice.
So
Everybody-
after the hour,
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
what are you doing?
No, we're going. We're going. We're going.
I'm moving.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, we
I've
we can
tasted my sludge.
continue.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You weirdo.
You
Back
see
back
that-
into position. Lufram and Felix on either side of me.
Yes, I'm here.
I wish I could see in the dark.
Yeah.
Hold hands.
So
everybody
as you're
hold
moving,
hands.
you see that the tunnel
Single
begins
file.
to take a right turn.
Okay. Keep moving.
All right. So as you keep going, it begins to take a left.
We're taking a
Same
left
thing.
turn.
Lefting, leftaroo.
Oh,
Continue
just
going.
like NASCAR.
All right. So wait, hold on. From that position, let me just see.
I'm gonna turn
Yeah.
around just to kind of see if there's anything, because there's like this
roll
little crevice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roll perception.
La 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 la.
La la
I'm
la
gonna
la.
let
la.
Nalbin roll.
Shouldn't have let me roll.
Ah!
Doesn't seem
I
like
don't-
anything's there.
Should
Can I
help
roll?
Yeah, sure. I will say, like,
Never mind. That
with it, you
credible
do
so
see,
Nat
like,
20,
there are
nat
drippings
20.
of, like, there's
24.
tons of, like, stalactites and stalagmites, like, every now and then from both the ceiling dropping down and then some of them coming up. There are wooden beams that you've seen along the way and similar here being built up to help make sure that ceiling stays up. Every now and then you see it, like, crisscross and it's like
Applesauce?
stalactites have begun to pretty much have, like, started dripping down, but doesn't seem like there's anything glimmering, any kind of stone. For what has been picked away at, if they found anything, they have taken it. Doesn't seem like there's any creatures around either, from what you're taking in visually and audibly.
This was from my net 20?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right,
Okay,
so there's...
well, we
It
continue.
seems pretty safe.
So, reaching to that point right there, that is when all of a sudden you just hear a scream that is so familiar that it means like, Nakia. And that's what we're
Oh,
going to call it
fuck.
for tonight's session.
Yeah.
Wow.
We will pick this up because it is already 8:30 my time, so we've been live for almost about 4 hours now. So thank you
I'm
all so
feeling
much for
ill,
watching.
honestly.
This was such a joyous time to go through a dungeon and see what you all have explored and have not yet explored. But we'll pick this up next time for the House of Seven. But thank you all so much for watching.
Potentially not.
Yeah.
Potentially not next week. Remember, you said possibly we won't be here because you might be going.
I am going to be away at the 18th.
Oh, okay. I thought that was next Friday. I just
Yeah.
wanted to double check.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. For those that are new here, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you all next time. Love you all very much and have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.